Hey, there we go, people. Let me make sure OBS is all connected. I just realized I ain't even set up OBS. Big up your damn selves, though. How are we doing for today's double homicide? Huh? Talk to me. Talk to me. Double homicide today. Hey, turn on. Bro, nothing wants to work today, man. Come. There you go. There you go, big man. Listen, it's double homicide today, people. All right, this is not a joke. This is a serious thing today. We got two of them playing at the same time. Surely, one of you lot are gonna fumble this bag. I'm waiting. I can't wait for it. I'm here no matter what for it. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. More than you can't believe. Somebody today. Saeed was talking a lot yesterday. I feel like that's definitely going to come back to bite him. It always does. We got a double, both 2 o'clock kickoffs. So I'm cool with that because it means I get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Do you know what I mean? So much better that they're playing together. But yeah, big day today. I'm going to get predictions going in a minute in the chat. All over the shop. Obviously, as you can see, I've got some new glasses. I can see clearly now. I can see clearly. Might take a while for you lot to get used to, but my eyes literally as well getting used to it as we speak. Literally. So yeah, we got that today as well to deal with. Let's see here. I can see clearly now. All right, let's see. I already know when I go to these comments. They're going to be coming for me for the glasses. Let's see. You'll get used to them, guys. You'll get used to them. We'll all get used to them. Hugo boss. All right, cool. Score lines are all in there. Timer's going to be coming. They should both hopefully kick off at the same time, so it actually makes sense. Lineups are coming to you in a minute. Let's see what you guys are telling me in the comments. No William. Hey. What? He scored against us. Danger man. But he can't do it against them. Okay. Fair enough. Just want to say thank you for all the great content. Also, Trossard starting and Jesus on the bench. We are here to have a meal. Thank you, Dominic. Much appreciated, bro. Thank you very much. Glad that you guys have been enjoying all these watch-alongs. I don't know what to call them. KG's been calling them hate-alongs, expressions, op-alongs. I haven't given it a new name yet. I'd prefer to move a little bit more secretive. I don't really feel like I'm here to hate at all. I'm just here to watch the football, and whatever happens, you know. The lineups have been sent. Let's get the lineups on screen. All right, all good. Let's see what these teams are saying, man. We've got the lineups ready. Graphics looking great as always. Here they are. Let's go through these teams and let's see. All right. Lovely, jabbly, shameless along. Now we need a name that slaps. It needs to have a nice ring to it. I don't know. We'll think of something. Waffle along. I don't know. We'll think of something. I'm looking at Arsenal's team. Yeah, looks strong. We'll start with them. Ramsdale, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Odegaard, Partey, Xhaka, Saka, Trossard, Martinelli, Jesus on the bench. Bench is just to the left there. So yeah, pretty strong. I was told that their strikers were out. What's going on here? You know, everybody's back. You know, Jesus on the bench, Trossard's back. I thought these guys were meant to be missing in action, but seems like they've just made it back. Solomon, indeed, Solomon, we're watching you. You've scored a couple nice goals. This is your time to step up. Solomon's in the team. Mitrovic is in the team. Pereira's in the team. I think that's former Man United. Pereira, I believe. Reed as well, as we know well. And obviously the rest of the bandwagons in there as well. Listen, Tete, Robertson on the flanks in those fullback positions. Keep an eye on them. Leno, former Arsenal goalkeeper as well. We keep an eye out. But it's a good Fulham team. It's a Fulham team that definitely deserve respect. It's a Fulham team that are wearing the table, actually. Let's take a look. Fulham are in a strong position last time I checked. Right, let's take a look at this table. Arsenal, just 2 points clear of Manchester City. Going into this game, obviously, Man City won yesterday away from home. I didn't watch that game fully against Palace, but little 1-0 win. Erling Haaland with the penalty. So 2 points to gap at the top. They can make it back 5 again today with the win. Fulham in 8th, 39 points. Opportunity for them to go up into 6th. Okay, up into 6th on goal difference. Newcastle, yeah, they'll be on 42 points. way below Liverpool's goal difference, but they'd be moving ahead of Newcastle. But Newcastle and Brighton have a couple of games in hand over Fulham as well. So yeah, Fulham have played quite a lot of games in comparison to their competitors. But yeah, Fulham in 8th, 39 points. And it's a funny one, isn't it? Because me as a Chelsea fan, I almost need Fulham to lose so we can finally catch them, which is embarrassing to say, but it's the truth. Arsenal, though, of course, will be wishing on your downfall as always, hoping that you can drop points and let Man City catch up. So that's what we're here for. Man United at home to Southampton as well. We'll be keeping an eye on that. De Gea's in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, Fernandes, Anthony, Sancho, Rashford, Weghorst. Okay. That's very attacking, isn't it? Whoa. He's playing Bruno Fernandes next to Casemiro in the double pivot. That's a very, very attacking lineup from Ten Hag. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that. That's extremely attacking. Wow. Well, fair enough. Jesus, somebody wants goals today. Let's take a look. Obviously, Southampton are bottom of the league. I hope he's not underestimating them because Southampton have caused quite a few problems. I would know. Do you know what I mean? They beat us. They beat City as well. They took points off Arsenal, I believe. They're a handful when they want to be. James Ward-Prowse obviously starting for Southampton alongside Lavia. That double in there, we'll keep an eye. Che Adams gets to start up top. Walcott starts as well. And yeah, it's that back line. Carl Walker-Peters is probably the only person in that back line that I'm looking at thinking he could get a move if they get relegated. But when it comes down to Southampton, I mean, I think they're bottom, are they? I'm just making that assumption. That's the last. Yeah, they're still bottom. So they're on 21 points, 2 points off West Ham and Leeds, who are just above them on 23. West Ham in the relegation zone at the moment, but they've got a game in hand. Let's see how it goes for them. But yeah, Southampton 2 wins out of last 5, so they have been picking up some points here and there. People saying they won another 9-0. Sancho starting in the 10. Very intrigued to see it. Anthony starts again on the right. I watched Manchester United against Real Betis in that Europa League game. First half, not great. Both teams pretty even. Betis maybe on the run of it, you could have said maybe even could have been ahead if they'd taken some of their chances. I think there was a 1v1 that they really screwed up as well. But then Man United just destroyed them in the second half. As soon as the Anthony goal went in, there was no looking back. And yeah, it was game over from that point. They just decided to run amok. Let's see. Yeah, where's Osic? It's a good question. They signed him from Dinamo Zagreb. We've seen him a lot in the Champions League, scoring goals against us, scoring goals against Tottenham in the Europa League. The Croatian striker, he was on the bench during the World Cup for Croatia. His strike partner was starting those games up top in a one striker formation for Croatia. I was expecting him to maybe get some more games, some more opportunities. I think he came off the bench in one of the games and scored. He seems to be decent when he come up against English opposition, but I'm not seeing him in that Southampton lineup once again. Don't know what's happened there. Not sure. If he's injured, it sounds like he's not. He's not on the bench either. If I look at that Southampton bench, you've got Stuart Armstrong, Sulusu. You've got loads of options really. Adam Armstrong as well. I'm not seeing our Osic, so I'm not sure what's going on there. He plays for the B team. What? He plays for the B team. That's insane. He's not young, This man's old. This man is old. Like, what? What do you mean he plays for the B team? Hold on a second. This man's like 29 years old. What's he doing? What's he doing playing for the B team? This is insane. So if that's where he is, then shit. Then goddamn. So yeah, sorry. So there's the lineups. Go through them. Obviously the bench as well. Let me take a little look for obviously Arsenal as well. I'm just adjusting to these new glasses, so let me not push my luck. But Nelson on the bench wasn't great against Sporting Lisbon, I have to say. I watched that game as well. We watched both games. We did them back to back. I watched Arsenal against Sporting Lisbon, conceded again from another set piece, drew 2-2. To be fair to Sporting Lisbon, they put up a serious fight. They were very, very strong. You know, we know about their manager as well. People have been kind of linking him to a few jobs. I think he's been linked to the Tottenham job. He was linked to the Chelsea job last week when we were going through it as well. Edwards put on a show on the right flank. He was very good up against Zinchenko. And Arsenal, in the end, 2-2. Could have gone either way. I think both teams put up a great fight. I wouldn't say Arsenal were poor, but I would just say that they definitely maybe felt it. You know, Thursday night, Saka had to play again. He wasn't his usual self, although he completed all of his dribbles according to the statistics. I saw Thabz put that up on Twitter. But I saw Saka. He's a little bit quiet to his normal standards, but I think he's tired, to be honest. He's having to play a lot of games. There's not a lot of rotation in his position. Nelson's crossing was poor, really, really poor against Sporting Lisbon, man. I saw him put in a corner, couldn't even go into the box. I think it went out for a goal kick. His crossing with his left foot definitely needs to improve if he wants to maybe play on that left flank and be a bit more unpredictable, not always cutting in. Obviously, the manager, Ruben Amorim, I think it is. I always F up these pronunciations. But this guy, he's only 38, very young manager, Amorim. And yeah, he put up a good show. Let's see what he does at the Emirates, though, in the second leg. Still expect Arsenal to go through. Maybe they're putting all their eggs in one bag. If they do go out to Sporting, it would be a bit of a pressurized situation in the Premier League, I would say. Tencho Hive, we're cooking today. Yeah? Okay, well, let's see. I mean, let's start with Sancho, isn't it? Because he came back. Everybody was really, most people were really happy for him. I think Sancho is one of those. He's South London, you know what I mean? You got to give him a little bit of that South London love every now and then. It's good to see him happy again and back in the team and, you know, having his cameo minutes here and there and contributing. But then, you know, last couple of matches, people are back on him again saying he's a massive flop. Listen, he's in his second season. He's under pressure for sure. I do think he's a very good player. I said actually months ago, I felt like that 10 position was almost calling his name. Then he played in the 10, I believe, against maybe Nottingham Forest. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the live chat, Man United fans. But he played in the 10 in one of those games. And he was good. He was good. And I think that 10 position suits him because he's not asked to be explosive. He's not asked to be, you know, pacing it up and down the wing. He's in the middle with the combinations. I think the key is with Sancho is he wants to play as many 1-2s as he can. He wants to make all the passes. He wants to take some shots as well. He's a good finisher when he's in and around the box. So I think that number 10 position suits him. I don't think you would mind the traffic going through him. I think his ball retention is there. I think Bruno Fernandes, you know, he's a little bit more frustrating, a little bit more risk avert, and you'd maybe play him off the right, which he's been doing. Maybe the Kevin De Bruyne kind of position, getting close to goal, getting the shots off. But I don't think you guys would want to play through Bruno Fernandes. I've always said that's a massive issue playing through him in the 10. It's just too inconsistent with what he does on the ball. But Sancho, I think you can do it. I think you can make it stick. And obviously Anthony starts again on the right. Rashford scored again against Sporting as well. Early on, inside 5 minutes, he plays on the left. Weghorst up front, he got his first goal at Old Trafford. Still think that you're desperately needing maybe a Martial or someone to come back there just to add a bit of quality. But we'll see. On SofaScore, they're showing Rashford's playing in up front and Weghorst in the 10, Sancho on the left. I don't know if that's what's going to happen. Let me know in the chat, Man United fans, what you think. Is Sancho going to end up pulling off to the left? Is Weghorst going to play in the number 10 and is Rashford going to play up front? Let me know. If that is the case, then damn, you know, that's hit me by some surprise. But we've seen it before, to be fair. Let's get the predictions going. I'm going to go Fulham versus Arsenal first. Kickoff is in about 38 minutes. Let's get the Arsenal predictions going first and see what you guys are telling me in the chat. Fulham away. It's not easy. It's not easy, man. This is a good team. They're doing very well this season. No one expected them to be here. I think they were actually tipped as relegation candidates. I definitely said that they would be in a relegation fight, so they've taken me by surprise. I think people forget just how much of a shock this is for Fulham. Like Brighton, maybe you could see it coming in some ways because they've been performing. They got their highest place finish last season. Brentford, it can happen. You know, they're well coached. This is not their first season in, but Fulham, it's a little bit of a shock. I'm not going to lie. I think Brentford and Fulham in particular, definitely big shocks. So let's see. Right, predictions are in there. Get the votes in the poll. I see you putting your score predictions in there. That's good. That's good. But get the votes in the poll too. 2-0, 2-1 Arsenal. Someone said 22-0 to Fulham. That's mad. That's real hatred right there. That's real hatred. Yes, Paulina is not in the team. So that's a big blow for Fulham, considering that's the main DM, the one that's been holding it all together, been kind of almost touted for some big moves in the summer maybe as well. Will you support, bro? You ask me the same question every single day. You know I'm not going to support Arsenal. Stop it. Don't be silly. The only day I will want you to do well is if we're in a title race and you're playing against a competitor of ours, say a Man City, and if you win, then obviously, you know, that only strengthens our title credentials. That is the only day on this earth that I will be hoping that you do well. Apart from that, no. So once again, you're gonna get the answer that you don't want in that question. But big up for the support. He keeps testing me to see if I'm going to change my mind. It's never going to happen, brother. It's never going to happen. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I'm a lot more calmer today because we've won, so I feel like I can come into this watch along without any stress. I couldn't really enjoy Liverpool's defeat to Bournemouth because we were playing straight after, and I didn't know what was going to happen. Osic has only played for the first team once, FA Cup round of 16 against Grimsby in the past 6 weeks, and only played for the under-21s on 3rd of February 5 weeks ago. Okay, so he's just not playing at all, period. All right, well, damn. I mean, I don't know how much they spent on him. I don't think it was that much, to be honest. I think it was below 10 million. He's suspended. Okay. So, yeah. And Willian, where's Willian today? What's going on there? He was kind of speaking this week in some quotes that he kind of regrets leaving Chelsea. Listen, my brother, you were offered a 2-year contract at 31-2, and he wanted a 3. I mean, you were moving mad. So, yeah, that was your own fault for sure, because we did actually offer him a new contract, I remember, and he's decided to turn it down. Okay. So, yeah, lots of predictions coming in. I'm going to look at the poll in just a second. 2-0 to Fulham and 5-0 to Manchester United, somebody said as well. 4-1 to United. 2-1 to Fulham against Arsenal. There's a lot of Arsenal fans in here, so it should actually be quite a balanced poll. 1-0 to Arsenal. 4-1 to Arsenal. 4-2 to Arsenal, someone said, Andy. And 2-0 to Southampton. And that's a Liverpool fan. So he's giving his honest prediction. He's not hating on anyone. 31. He's not hating on anyone. 3-1 to, I'm not sure who that's to, but unknown person says 3-1. 6-0 to Arsenal, someone's telling me. Jesus and Trossard hat-tricks. That's mad. That's a mad expectation. You know, Fulham are good, you know. Let's dig a bit deeper to Fulham. Dig a bit deeper to what they're on. 34 goals conceded this season. 38 scored. Kind of in both regards, kind of what you'd expect for the position that they're in. They're not scoring more goals than expected in that position. They're not conceding more goals than they should. Kind of just doing what they do. 2 wins in the last 5 from them as well. We saw Arsenal. We saw Manchester United in the midweek. So we've kind of already done our homework on those two coming into this fixture. But Fulham lost last week to Brentford 3-2. Conceded a truckload of goals. Ivan Toney with a penalty as well in there. Let's see, what formation was they playing? They were playing a 4-2-3-1, same as they're doing today, I think, with Reed. Reed tends to operate off the right, even though he was a striker, Reed. Reed was a striker in the Championship, Divock Reed, but he's playing as a right winger in the Premier League this season to obviously vacate that space for Mitrovic. Maybe they played as a front 2 last season. If there's any Fulham fans, let me know. Obviously, Mitrovic did a ridiculous season in the Championship, blitzed all of the records. But maybe it was a supporting cast kind of thing. But yeah, he's playing off the right this season. Pereira's always in the 10. Williams sometimes off the left. But this new guy, Solomon, again, where did he come from? Where did Solomon come from? Let's go through this guy because he is 23 years old. It feels like every week somebody new pops up, or you know, he's been around for a couple of weeks with a few goals. I haven't heard about him prior to that. See, it seems like every now and then someone random just be popping up, and whether it's Nononto at Leeds, Somerville before the World Cup, Solomon here, Southampton have had a couple come up as well. Just random players who I have no idea about. Maybe they made moves. He's on loan from Shakhtar. Okay, so this is. Yes, I remember. It's all starting to come back to me. This is the guy that came from Shakhtar, and everybody was going 007 for Mudryk, saying that you got the wrong winger from Shakhtar. Okay, yeah. His name is ringing a bell now. So he's on loan from Shakhtar. from Israel, attacking midfielder or winger. He's been playing off the left-hand side for Fulham, scored some wonderful curlers as well in Prem and Cup. And yeah, from Shakhtar. Kind of random though, on loan. When did that deal get done? I don't even remember that even happening. I guess so much has been happening in my team's transfer window. I've not really always seen what's happening for others. Solomon has been good. Arsenal wanted him as well. My prediction, Fulham versus Arsenal. Before I go through the poll, my prediction. It's a good question. I can see. The thing is with Arsenal is that they've scored a lot of goals recently, right? They scored 2 against Sporting, they scored 4 against Aston Villa, they scored 3 against Bournemouth. Arsenal are firing up front, but they're conceding a lot of goals now. You know, they conceded 2 against Bournemouth, 2 against Sporting, 2 against Villa. Lots of set pieces being conceded. I feel like that might catch up to them, and maybe today is the day. So I'm gonna say this in hope. I'm saying it in hope, more than expectation. I'm going to go over a 2-2. I'm going to go Fulham 2, Arsenal 2. I was going to go over 1-1, but Arsenal scoring a lot of goals. I can see them scoring more than 1. I'm going to go over 2-2. I think Mitrovic is going to be a problem, especially on set pieces. They've been conceding. They need to mark up, handle business. I'm going to go over 2-2. So yeah, I'm going to go over 2-2. Now that I've said that, they'll probably win. But I'm going to go over 2-2. Fulham also drew against Chelsea, yes. Arsenal will rip them a new one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Let's see this quote as well. I think at number 10, we need a strong press. You need to be quick with your feet. In the midfield, you need a player there who can create, who can run in behind, which Sancho can do. Okay. So he's asking a lot of Sancho in that position. So let's see what he's on today. But yeah, I think I'm going to go over 2-2. That's what I'm going to go over. Let's see what you guys have gone with in the poll. Fulham 23%, 15% for the draw, 62% for the Arsenal win. Just under 400 votes in. We're going to close that poll soon. Get your votes in if you haven't. I'm going to close that poll very, very soon. So who's getting the Sky Sports attention today, and who's not? Which one of you got this one? Which game? Which one? Or did neither of you? Because I'm seeing Norwich versus Sunderland. What's going on here? Which one of you got the game? Let me know what channels you man are on today. Oh, it's looking like Fulham versus Arsenal got it. Yeah, it's looking like Fulham Arsenal. Okay. It looks like Fulham Arsenal have got it. People just want Arsenal to fail. Yes, of course. I mean, listen, that's what rivals are all about. Yeah, Fred has been playing very high. I remember him deployed as that kind of, well, he's deployed on De Jong, wasn't he, in the game against Barcelona in the first leg in particular? He was deployed to play on De Jong at the new camp. So yeah, he was very high up in that game. And he has been getting quite high up because he's got Casemiro there. So he's got the protection. So he's able to push up a bit more. So it makes sense. Okay, so we are going to close the predictions for that. I just want to give time to Man United against Southampton, which is probably more predictable. But again, don't sleep on Southampton, even though they're bottom. I feel like I do a lot of Southampton prop, even though they're bottom, which doesn't really make any sense. But they just sometimes can just surprise you, Southampton. Not often, but sometimes they're a weird team because I think they've got good players, but I don't know why they're so bad. Why they're bottom? They got some good players, man. Like if they decide to turn up, there's a lot of P&P in that team. You've got James Ward-Prowse as well, who can take it from the set piece standpoint. There's problems there. Yeah, they got decent players, bro. I keep saying it, like they got decent players. I don't understand what's going on. I think the league is just so competitive now. I was saying it as well. I think Wolves, when Wolves put out their strongest team, Wolves have got a decent team. They've got a very decent team. but they're also in a relegation scrap. Like when you go through these teams, they're not bad. I mean, Wolves have now pushed themselves up to 13th. When you go through the Wolves team, Matisse Nunes, I don't rate him crazily highly, but he's obviously got a lot of clout to his name anyway. Neves, Matinho, Pedro Neto, Guedes when he comes back from injury. Jimenez has kind of fallen. Traore, Podence, and then obviously you got the defense as well. There's Craig Dawson, I think, went there from West Ham. It's a decent team. It's not a bad team. West Ham, don't need to talk about that. They've got a decent team. Even Leeds on the flanks, Somerville and Nononto, they've got options as well. When Rodrigo comes back up front from the injury, I don't know when he's back. Bamford's been playing. They've got an option up there. Again, it's not the worst forward line at all. It's kind of mad. Yeah, it's mad. I think the worst attack in this bottom. I say the worst attack. One of the worst attacks in this league is, without a doubt, Everton. Everton got an awful attack. When you look at it, just not good. They sold Gordon, who wasn't even really starting when he left, and then didn't even replace him. So I'm not really impressed with their attack. That they've got maybe defense with Tchaikovsky and Cody. How would you become a moderator? To be honest, I just select them when I need them, but I definitely don't think I need any new ones at the moment. If anything, I need to go through it and just check that everybody there is active, and then I'll clear it. Clear the inactive ones, and then I'll come back and do a clean sweep of additions. So at the moment, we got enough mods in the chat. I'm gonna see what this standard moderator versus something else. There's two different types of moderators now on YouTube, but I need to see what the other one's about. And then we might have some promotions. Let's see. Actually, might even take a look now. What's the other moderator? What's it called? Hold on. Do you know what? I can figure this out quickly by trying to. Let's see. Managing moderator. Managing moderators can manage blocked words, change chat modes in live, and also has the capabilities of standard moderators. Oh, okay, cool. So not too much additional stuff there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's even needed, to be fair. But yeah, all right. Let's see what your predictions are saying for this poll. Man United 62%, draw at 14, and Southampton 23. Keep your votes coming in. That poll's up now as well. Mad. Now, where are the weaknesses in this Arsenal team and this Man United team? Where are the weaknesses? Like I said, I watched you guys against Sporting. Zinchenko was definitely struggling against Edwards. Will Reed pose the same kind of threat as Edwards? No, he is a right footer. He's going to look to go around the outside, probably something that Zinchenko would probably prefer, as opposed to somebody cutting in. So, yeah, I think the main threat maybe have to look at is obviously Mitrovic. I don't think he's been in goal-scoring form recently. When was the last time Mitrovic got a goal, people? Is he still banging them in? Take a look. And also, can I just say, match of the day yesterday, I didn't even watch it, but it was weird. I saw the cut. I saw the way it was done, and wow, it was 20 minutes. I went on to BBC One at 10:43 because I forgot about it, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's meant to be on today. So I was like, let me go, because I knew there was gonna be no presenters, no commentary. So I just like, let me go and check it out. And something else was on. So, some other show was on. I was like, bruv, am I late? Like, is it not on? Is it they cancel it? These brothers, this show was 20 minutes long yesterday. Show was 20 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow. Is that what happens when there's no production? Crazy. Where is Mitrovic? Yeah, Mitrovic is on 11 goals. That definitely tells me the goals have dried up, because Tony's moved up to 15. He's been still keeping it going. Rashford's gone ahead on 14. Salah's on 11. Martinelli's on 11 as well. Saka's on 10. And obviously Kane, Haaland, well clear at the top, 28 and 20. So seems like Mitrovic has gone on a bit of a quiet spell. Let's see. I really dislike Willian. He came to our club as a high-ass wages and did nothing. Yeah, I mean, you were warned about that one. I can't lie. Every Chelsea fan warned you about that one. Jorginho wasn't quite the same, because I think there's definitely on my side a lot of respect for Jorginho, even though I feel like we needed a different type of defensive midfielder. There's a lot of respect for him. He's a leader. He's very, very professional. Not that Willian's not professional. Willian's very, very professional. He's always available. He's never injured. But it was always the type of move that it was clear that he was going over there to keep his restaurant going with David Luiz, and not really for any real ambition. And the thing is with Willian is he's kind of done everything he needs to do. He's won the Premier League already, whereas Jorginho is still, it's different times because Willian's coming into a team that's in transition, that's performing quite poorly in the league. He's already won the Premier League. He's meeting up with his teammate and restaurant co-owner David Luiz. It's not really the same vibe. There's a confusion at that point with Aubameyang there and Lacazette, and like, what direction are we really going here? Whereas now when Jorginho's come in, you're top of the league. There's serious motivation to go and close that for him to pick up his first Premier League title. And the squad harmony's now completely, there's no drama. It's very obvious what the do's and don'ts are, what people are on, what people are not, what the direction is. So it's different environments that he's coming into. Any new player coming into a team, you'd want to have a settled environment. You'd want to have a status quo. Willian didn't really have that because, I mean, you guys were going through it in 8th. So he could, maybe if he comes into this team now as a Saka deputy, maybe it's different. You play a much better brand of football now. There's a clear direction. If you had him coming in now as a backup to Saka, maybe in Europa League, it wouldn't be the worst thing. Maybe he would be different. I don't know. Willian has no fight, no heart. Let's see. Big up. Any newcomers coming in? I mean, it's a business. When everything finishes, it's a hobby probably. When everything's said and done, football career is over, you want to have something to do. If you're not going to go into punditry, if you're not going to go into management, if you're not going to go into coaching, if you're not going to go into getting your license for higher up positions in clubs, what are you going to do, right? You're going to start a YouTube channel like Ben Foster? You're going to run a restaurant? What are you going to do? You don't want to do nothing. I think because I've thought about this, and I think about it as well to yourselves. If you were rich, right? If you were rich and you had all the money you'd ever need, say you were to win the lottery tomorrow and you were to win 10 million, you'd probably say 10 million is enough to, not have to do anything ever again. 1 million, you need to still do some work, make the right investments. Let's say 10 mil. Are you going to do nothing? Are you just going to keep going on holiday? I say for like the first 2 years, you're going to explore the world, go travel everywhere you've wanted to travel, eat the foods you've wanted to eat, meet the people you've wanted to meet. But then after a while, you're going to have to do something like tangible, something serious, because you're going to get bored otherwise. You're not going to just be chilling for the rest of your life, probably. Most people want to have something going on in terms of objectives and aspirations and goals, and in terms of like some sort of form of, whatever it is. So I feel like even, rich people, they're going to want something going on in the side, even if it's not even a money maker, just something to keep their brain ticking. You don't want to go into retirement mode at 20, 25 or 30. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you can invest and chill. You could. I mean, if you're investing in property, you're still managing property. You're still doing something. Do you know what I mean? You're going to do something. You're not going to do nothing. That's still a viable option. Yeah, hobbies. Hobbies for sure. Yeah, hobbies for sure. Let's see. You would love it if Lavia dunks on Man United. I'm gonna keep a close eye on Lavia. So what are Man United on? Are you on BT? Are you not televised? Am I gonna have to go half of me in the UK, half of me in South Africa? What are we doing here with Man United? Let's see. Maybe Man United have been kicked off the program. And after all of the Pepsi Max Cherry stuff yesterday, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you, God forbid, if you lose to Southampton today, I don't think you're ready. Don't even worry about me. Don't worry about me. I'm not in this argument between what drink is your favorite fizzy drink, 7-Up or Pepsi Max Cherry. That's not my business. I saw Flex posted a photo on Twitter, did the numbers, did the rounds about the Pepsi Max Cherry. And I saw Saeed in it. Bruv, that's not my fight. You know what? For me, I'm more of a Fanta. I'm a Fanta person anyway, so I'm not. But I'm just, for this situation, I'm going to say I'm a Fanta person. I'm not a 7-Up person. and I'm not a Pepsi Max cherry person. I don't like both of you. I don't like either of your drinks. But let me tell you something. If you lose today, and I've warned you already about Southampton. Now you could go and blitz Southampton. You could go and absolutely blitz them, and I would not be shocked because Southampton are bottom for a reason. But if the game gets cagey, if the game gets a little bit sticky icky, just know that they have the potential to play some very decent football, and they have their threats and they have their challenges they can pose. If you guys fumble this Southampton bag, I don't think you're ready for the Scouse attack because it will be a swarm. They will come in their droves, in their numbers, and they will crucify you like you've never seen before. So just be aware of that. I think you've put yourselves under a lot of pressure today. You should win. You're playing the bottom of the table. But I said the same and they kicked our ass. Man City said the same in the cup. They kicked their ass. Arsenal thought the same. They took a point. Just know that Southampton is not a joke. If they apply themselves. If they don't, then steamroll, we move. But I'm just saying, after everything yesterday, you put yourselves under some pressure. So stay awake. Stay very awake. Stay very, very awake. Oh, God. Anyway, so let's see what's going on. Some of you have told me the channel. I'm not always looking at the chat because I'm looking at other things as well in other tabs, league tables, statistics, things like that. But let's see what you guys have told me for the channel for that. I mean, I need to get a second monitor anyway, maybe a second TV. Let me see if I can use my computer, and I might run it here. I don't like using these sites on my laptop or my computer because I don't want to get any viruses. And these are new. Well, this computer is new, and I'm just using it for the gaming, and I don't want no problems. You know when you get something new. Fair enough if it's an old computer or something and you just don't give a shit and you just run any old thing on it and whatever happens kind of thing. But this is a new computer, man, and I don't want no bugs and gremlins in my thing. Do you know what I mean? So I'm a bit hesitant to use any sites on this and just continue to use it for its basic needs of what I purchased it for because I'm not really trying to have no problems. But I will see what the options are for this one because I probably just use my phone like I usually do. But let's see. We might have to go fully Sky Sports in here and get a second TV and just put one monitor there, one there. Soon we might be covering 3 games at a time. You never know. It might go off. Maybe next season. Next season that might be the one. Even this season, but next season for sure. We're gonna have to get a second TV, I think, and just go mad. Turn this into a whole madness, people, because you guys are loving the doubles. You guys are liking the double watchalongs. It's better to just do a double. I don't want to pick. It's like picking between my two favorites, my two siblings. I don't want to do that. Arsenal, I want you to lose. Man United, I want you to lose. I don't want to pick between you guys. I hate you equally, So it's better that I just do both. It's better that I just do both, man. Keep it all fair. Cool. Let's see what you guys are telling me. Multicast needed ASAP. I mean, when are they gonna do split screens? Or you know what I mean? When are they gonna take initiative, these TV companies, and do some split screens, man? You got 2 games going on at 2 o'clock. Do a split screen. What the hell's wrong with you? It's 2023. Why we ain't got split screens? Doesn't make any sense, man. Doesn't make any sense. There's a report that Manchester United and Liverpool fans that have suffered diabetes because of the amount of 7-Up and Pepsi Max Cherry they all drank. That's a good one. No, I only did that for a small spell, just to test the waters like Saeed, and then I got kicked out the lab. And you know what it is with crypto, yeah? You go in there on a cheeky one, you make a bit of money, and then you think, oh, this is viable. This is something I can do consistently. And then you get a humbler. You get a crypto humbler. Crypto is a humbler. Now, I didn't lose mad money. I only lost like a couple hundred, but I was like, yeah, cool, I'm done. So I went in there, made quite a lot, didn't cash out. Then I was like, what can I do here? Took the money, made a bit, went back in, lost a bit. I was like, do you know what? Fuck this. Because it's one of them things you have to stay awake the whole time. You can't sleep. You wake up one morning, you could be broke. You wake up the next morning, you could be rich. I can't be living life on the edge like that. It's too stressful, man. It's one of them things you'd have to be doing all day, moving things around constantly. I ain't got time for that, man. just gonna go back to the normal life. It's long. I don't even think that shit exists anymore. Nobody talks about it like they used to. Nobody talks about it like they used to be fair. It used to be coming out of everybody's mouth, crypto. Now nobody talks about it. I don't know what's going on. Red buttons. Yeah, they got the red buttons, but that just switches the whole channel completely, isn't it? Paramount has that for European Cup games. Okay. Sky Sports used to do split screens. 24, 25 TV, not 2023. Yeah, they have Paramount Plus for the Champions League games. Oh, trust me, it's a madness. South Africans only pay £110 to watch every game. It's bruv. Honestly, only in the UK can you not see the games. Like you have to go through the trenches half the time to find the games. It's crazy. Doesn't make any sense, but this is the way we are living. Oh, you sent me a safe one on Twitter earlier. Thank you. I see that. I'm not keeping up. Sorry about that. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Right, kickoff is in 10 minutes time. I think predictions are pretty much locked in as well. I know Chelsea have signed a new Jamaican player. I think he's only 17, is he? I think he is. Don't know what's going on there when he's joining, all that kind of stuff. I'm kind of out of signings mode. I'm just so focused on the games. I was saying on my review, I want to play Everton now. I want to play Everton today. I can't wait for the next game. Let's play Everton now. What are we waiting for? That's what I'm saying. Let's play Everton right now. Do you know what I mean? I want to play them now, and then we can hopefully beat them, and then we move and play the next game. It's crazy what football does to you. A week ago, I didn't want to play. I didn't want us to play any more football. I wanted the season to end. Now I can't wait for the next game. It's crazy. Okay. Football is a humbler. I can't wait for. I don't know. I didn't even watch the Liverpool game in its full entirety. So I'm intrigued to see the analysis on this tomorrow. This is unbelievable. They're not showing it on television in the UK. Yeah. No James Ward-Prowse free kick today, and we're good. That is the main problem. I'm sure Man United players will be well aware, but in the moment when you're going up against the player and you're trying to get the ball and you're not thinking about the repercussions of your actions, bang, you give away a free kick. Next thing you know, as soon as that whistle blows, you're like, oh shit. You realize what you've just done. You know what I mean? It was that moment he realized he fucked up. That's what happens. You know, you're in the moment, you're trying to win the ball, you give away a free kick, and then it dawns upon you. You look to your left, you think, oh, it's James Ward-Prowse. Oh, damn. And it's right on the edge of the area. And that's when you realize you made a big mistake. You made a very big mistake. It happens every single game. Every other game, this guy gets his free kicks regardless, even though everybody knows not to give it to them. So it is what it is. Okay. Bournemouth were cooking. Bournemouth did put out warning signals last week. They did. Crazy. UK is the only country with a 3 p.m. blackout to support the leagues below the Prem, when they could easily make sure the Prem matches aren't played at the same time as the low. Nah, that's not easy, to be fair, because everybody needs 3 p.m. kickoffs considering the travel and away fans. So they can't have Premier League games never kicking off at the same time as lower league. That's never going to happen. But at the end of the day, like, everybody's watching the games anyway. Like, so it doesn't really make any sense to continue with this old law. We're not in the 90s where it's like, oh my God, it's not live. We'll never find a way to watch it. You know, how on earth will we find the game? You know, we're gonna have to go and watch the lower league teams now. That's not what happens anymore. People will find a way to watch them anyway. So it's pointless. Absolutely pointless. Doesn't make any sense. Loads of Mason Mount chat in the chat. No idea why, but I'm not asked. I'm not asked. The man didn't play. I don't know what there's no new situation. He didn't play yesterday. He's still injured. Potter said that his contract situation is complicated and he's staying out of it. Same as always been the case. Nothing new. Nothing new on Mason Mount. Same situation as last week and the week before. People are just coming out with the same reports, same quotes, same situation, same contract not agreed. I'm not asked. I'll see what happens. Let's wait. If someone puts a bid in, then we talk. You know, someone put a bid in, or someone tell me that contract negotiations have now stopped completely, which I did read a few times, and that he is definitely leaving or something. Give me something serious. Okay. Cool. Fulham, 31 games head-to-head with Arsenal, 3 wins, 22 wins for Arsenal and 6 draws. So we all know how that looks. Looks like an Arsenal win if you're going by history. They basically force people to break the law, similar to cannabis being illegal. Brazil, US, Norway always have all the games. Yeah, I mean, literally, I don't know what country doesn't have all the games at this point. It feels like everybody but us has all the games. What game is worth watching? I would say Fulham versus Arsenal, rightly so, is live on Sky. I would say that game is the more intriguing one. They're closer in the table. It's a tough away day. Man United should be beating Southampton comfortably. They should. Whether they do or not is another question, but they should be beating them quite comfortably if you're going by league table and form and everything. Let's see. I mean, 2 wins out of the last 5 for Southampton is not bad. It's not bad. I remember looking at their form and it was 5 for 5 all L's. So they have picked up results here and there. They still need to do more. They need to come off the foot of the table. They lost to Grimsby, of course. They lost to Leeds. That was a big defeat, losing to Leeds. Massive. Beat Leicester 1-0 though. Obviously beat us. Lost to Wolves at home. That was another big defeat. Lost to Brentford away. You look at their coming up. They look at the fixtures coming up. They've got Brentford, Tottenham, West Ham, City, Palace, Arsenal. It's not easy, man. It's not getting any easier. Away to Man United. Home to Brentford, who are doing very well this season. Home to Tottenham, who, I mean, it's Champions League or bust. I saw Antonio Conte say that Champions League feels like a trophy. It feels like a Premier League title. I think that was the quote. How the hell can you say that in broad daylight? He is memeing that club. It's insane what he's saying. Some of the quotes I've heard out of Antonio Conte's mouth in the last week or two has been nuts. Couldn't believe it. This guy said that he said that qualifying for the Champions League is like winning the Premier League for Tottenham. Do you know how rude that is? So rude. Let's hope Fulham give them the crumbler. I love this. Oh my God. The Don't Go Anywhere was stolen from, of course, that music video. Who was it again? Well, it was stolen from the meme that started when, who was it? Somebody crashed their bike into this man. I can't remember what his name was. You guys will remember immediately. My brain's fried. But the Football is a Humbler is a brilliant one. You haven't seen Arsenal play in the pink kit for a while. You hit my head. Ferdy, that's it. Yeah, Ferdy. He ended up getting a whole song on Jerome Daily. Do you remember that? Don't go anywhere. It's crazy what Boohoo Man can do, man. Anytime somebody blows in the UK, the Boohoo Man is on it. And then next thing you know, life change. For a few months at least. Brilliant. It was such a bad song, but still funny. Funny what happened. I don't know the kid. At all. Haven't even watched any comps yet. I've seen some comps on Twitter. I haven't had the time to go through it. But he's only 17. So yeah, I think Joe Shields was involved in that deal. So hopefully a talent, but I don't know him. Don't know him too well. You'd low-key take Mount at Liverpool. You know, was dead against it for a while, but more I think about it, the more I think Klopp, bro, if he goes to Liverpool, I have no doubts he will do very, very well for you guys. He's not a bad footballer. I keep saying it. He's not a bad footballer at all. He's a very good footballer if he's back playing in that three and back coached and, you know, being coached in that midfield three. He's moved a lot of different positions. He's played in the attack. He's become very GA centric, which I don't think was really ever necessary. Obviously, you want GA contribution, but he then became GA obsessed almost because he's playing in that front three and no one else was getting goals and assists as well in that front line. So it became he became almost the talisman that people were looking to last season. But if you put him back in that midfielder three in a Klopp system, 4-3-3, I'm telling you, he's gonna do very well. I'm not saying he's gonna be the next Steven Gerrard. No, absolutely not. But he's going to do very well, and he's going to be an upgrade on some of the people you got playing now. He's going to be better than Henderson in that role. He's going to be better than Chamberlain in that role, Milner in that role, Jones in that role. You know, he's better. He's better than all these guys. He'll start maybe with a Thiago. Bajcetic is obviously playing. You've got Fabinho. He's going to be in amongst that crowd. He's not going to come in and not be important for you. Perfectly suits the way you play as well. Perfectly suits it. So I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up going to you now it's all, you know, seems to be continuing to kick off contract-wise. For what it's worth, Dam looks like he'll be back. Oh, Dom looks like he'll be back. When we visit you lot at the bridge, when's Kante back? Kante is back. Kante's back. When is Kante back? Kante should be back. I think by Everton, I think they said. I think. Don't quote me on it because Kante is a strange one. Kante looks like he's back and then you never know, could pick up a little knock or a niggle. You have to be careful not to get too excited before he's actually on the pitch. But he could be back for Everton. Could be back for Everton, yeah. So, but I don't want to jinx it because, you know, anything can happen in training and whatnot with Kante. But to be honest, at this point, you know, maybe you even save him for after the break. I don't want Didier Deschamps to go and take him and use and abuse. Time is coming up on the screen now. Use and abuse him, which is what he always does. So maybe best to just say he's still not fit. I don't know. Lie to France and say he's not fit. Is he an absolute need for the Everton game? Probably not. Keep him in bubble wrap over the international break. That's an extra 2 weeks, and then bring him out the blocks and after the internationals. That's when the games get really tough. So part of me feels like we shouldn't even have him back for the Everton game. Just lie and say he's not fit. If we're being honest, the longevity of Kante really does depend on him right now retiring from the international team. Same thing Rafael Varane I think did as well. He needs to retire from the international team. If his club career is gonna kick up again and he's gonna get back to playing a decent amount of games, he needs to retire from the internationals, man. He really does. I'm not confident in his injury record improving at the moment. I really need to see some significant change in his schedule, and the international would be a big help if he was to dip out of that. Okay, so let's get the Man United game up as well. Both games, I'm sure. Arsenal's kicked off here. I'm sure Man United has kicked off as well. Let's see what's going on. So Arsenal just in a bit of possession here in this pink kit. Going to get Man United up as well. 1 minute 30. Let's see. Arsenal just in a bit of possession. Is that a pink kit they're wearing? No, that's not their pink kit. Yeah, they wouldn't wear it today. Clash with the Fulham kit. So yeah, not today. Not today. I'm interested to see how Fulham do. I mean, if Arsenal get ahead of steam early doors, we know how Arsenal are. They like to start quick. Yeah, it's like a dark. Well, it's looking like a black and gold, isn't it? No, someone was saying that they thought they were going to wear their pink kit, but they wouldn't wear that. They wouldn't wear that pink kit with Fulham's white. Do Arsenal have a pink kit? Is it their third kit? Is it that's pink? I remember when they had the all white for the knife crime one, but I'm not sure because I haven't seen that kit too much. If it is their third kit, I've barely seen it. I've barely seen it. It is the third kit, yeah. Well, have you guys even worn it? Well, I'm guessing you have wore it maybe in Europa League or something, but I've not even barely seen it, to be honest. All right, we got Man United up. Got Man United up. Let's see what Man United are doing as well. They're in a bit of possession, giving us a bit of possession. Going to try and watch both games equally. Pink is the third. Okay. Pink is the third. Let's see. They're just showing Mikel Arteta's record as manager. 99 wins from 167 games. What's that percentage? Work it out in the chat. Quick maths. Let me know the percentage. What's the percentage for 99 wins in 167 games as Arsenal manager? Let me know the percentage. That's obviously come up massively this season. His percentage wasn't looking too good prior this season, but now it's looking crazy. Now it's looking crazy. Somebody run the percentage on that. 59. Solid. Very, very solid. Yeah, 59. Let's see. A little bit of a switch of... Oh, they've gone long there. It's a big advantage for them to have Trossard back up front. I watched Martinelli up top against Sporting. It wasn't really the same. I think it's got to be Jesus, Trossard, and Nketiah as well. Obviously, does it differently to the first two, but at least is an actual striker. Martinelli definitely played the role differently. I think he's just better off the left. Just looks better off the left, man. And yeah, it just didn't work. Didn't work the same for me. Yeah, let me know what Ten Hag's win rate is as well. Haven't had any well, I'm not even sure. Haven't had any graphics come up with his matches. That was a Sky Sports graphic that came up. Yeah, guys. Yeah, that needs to be a ban, surely. Mods. I shouldn't even be the quickest person to ban stuff like that. Come on. There's loads of mods in here. Yeah, I think you guys have handled that. There's always one idiot. 72%. Oh, that's bloody hell. That's strong. Obviously over a shorter spell, but that's strong. That's strong. Man United were just on the attack there. Southampton back in possession. Seeing Fulham in possession as well, making some strides. It's always hard to watch two games, especially from two different angles, just to... do you know what? I know what to do. I know what to do. I need to be smart. I need to use my stand. And I need to make this a lot easier for myself. That's what I need to do. There we go. It's much easier now. There we are. Making my life difficult with all this equipment in here. So Zinchenko, as always, tucking in that midfield, becoming a 2, as always. Turning into a back 3. Gabriel just looking for a little pass inside. Out to Xhaka as well. Do you think Jesus will come off the bench today and get any minutes? Let me know in the chat. I don't know where... I mean, I guess he's fit enough. If he's fit enough to be on the bench, I'm guessing he's fit enough to come on for some minutes. He was out for a decent amount of time, so I'm sure expectations won't be too high. Funnily enough, with Jesus now, we've seen Nketiah come in, get the goals, but not play the role maybe needed in terms of dropping deep and giving Martinelli that option in general play, in a little bit more of a penalty box striker. Although I do think Nketiah technically was a lot better than a lot of people expected him to be. Some of the goals that he scored in that run was ridiculous. Some really good strikers' goals. One touch out of your feet, bang. Then obviously Jesus was ridiculously good with his link-up play and his work rate as well, pressing from the front. Got a lot of assists. But funnily enough, Trossard could be the perfect blend between the both of them, because Trossard is a great finisher this season with both feet, and he can drop deep and link up, and I'm sure the work rate will be there as well. So Trossard might actually end up kind of stealing both of these guys' positions if they're not careful. Jesus needs to improve his finishing, and Nketiah obviously has to just continue to improve his all-round game. So it's quite interesting, the Trossard signing, because it's become, obviously it was initially maybe competition for Martinelli on the left, but it's also a big potential slap in the face to the two guys up front, because Jesus needed to add more goals, man. He was missing a lot of chances before the injury. I think it was starting to get into his head a little bit. And now he's got real competition with Trossard as well, man. So it's going to be interesting. It feels like Trossard could be the best of both worlds almost. I have to see how it goes. And what I know Man United fans want a new striker. I saw Saeed is making a lot of Victor Osimhen watches. He's trying to keep an eye on him. So I know you guys want a striker. You've definitely got enough wingers with Sancho, and even if he becomes a 10, he could still play out there if he has to. You got Rashford, you've got Garnacho, you've got Diallo, Pellistri, Anthony. So you don't need any more wingers. You just need a striker. Probably need another midfielder to go alongside Casemiro. That's a better player than Fred, I would say. Just a top player. Like a Bruno Guimaraes or someone like that next to a Casemiro and Enzo Fernandez. Obviously, we saw his passing yesterday was ridiculous. I think you get your hands on a level of player like that next to a Casemiro, you're pretty much done. Obviously, De Jong, you guys have been going for De Jong. Don't think he's going to leave Barca now. But Arsenal fans, who do you want? What positions are you looking at the moment? Because obviously you did make the signings you needed to make in January for all the positions you were looking for. You wanted a midfielder, you got one. You wanted a forward, you got a forward. You wanted maybe a defender. I think you needed a left-footed centre-back. Now that it was kind of underspoken about, but you actually did need a left side centre back, didn't you? Because you didn't have a second left-footed option. You only had Gabriel, and then Saliba, Holding, and all of the other guys are all right-footed. So you actually didn't have a second choice left-footed centre back. So you needed that. So what do you need now? Some people are telling me Rice, Caicedo. I think Southampton have got a set piece, have they? No. Yeah, they have. So it looks like another midfielder, you're saying. Enzo was a bargain. I wouldn't say a bargain. I'm not going to ever say anybody's a bargain once they cost over 100 million. I don't think that's ever going to come out my mouth. But he's a brilliant player, man. He's a fantastic passer. And people obviously want to call him Enzonzi and all these things, but I just let it happen, man, because I'm like, bro, you're going to see soon, quality player like that, it's gonna click. And when it does, you're going to have nothing but admiration for what you're seeing. So I have no questions about Enzo and no worries, no concerns. The guy's a great player. He's going to be a great player. I felt if we didn't get him, he'd be going to Real Madrid. He's that type of player, that kind of player for me. So his passing is ridiculous. We saw it yesterday, man. Some of the passes he was playing yesterday were ridiculous. But it's not a surprise. That's the one thing I knew he was going to bring to the team was his passing. He's not a ball carrier, thankfully. I think we've got enough ball carriers in the game these days. All these midfielders are now ball carriers. They want to dribble and take on people, but nobody can pass anymore. It seems nobody can pass the football anymore, which is nuts. So he was always going to come in, be the pass master, long pass specialist, and yeah, man, just brings so much creativity to the team, as you saw with the part that he played in both the goals. But people will rip him because defensively he will sometimes maybe get done. But he's not a defensive midfielder. I always said that, so I'm not really shocked. that he needs a 6 next to him. We kind of already knew that. It's a reason why Benfica played Luis next to him in that 4-2-3-1, because he needed a sitter next to him. So once we get that, we're looking good. Arsenal just in possession. Xhaka's giving it away. Poor pass. Here's I think it's Tete. Yeah, Tete on the right side. We're just looking at Man United as well, coming forward. Ball across. Oh, good interception. Southampton defending. Last-ditch defending. Very, very last-ditch defending from Southampton. Let's see. Yeah, he's trying to... Trossard's giving away a free kick there on Tete. A little bit of a poor challenge. Everybody's warming up in this game. Yeah. Usually I don't like comparing players to former players that are like, ooh, Man United, Anthony, cleared away. Usually I don't like comparing new players with former players, because you put them under a lot of pressure and you create an expectation that they have to be that person, when really I prefer that they just make their own legacy and make their own career and just call them by their name and give them their prop there. It's happened many a time with Eden Hazard, Pulisic. Somebody said Mudryk in a comment section of Patreon yesterday. I had to shut it down immediately for obvious reasons, you know. So, but Enzo Fernandez, listen, we haven't had a passer like him in years, honestly. And people talk about creativity. You know, they said, oh, you know, creativity can't be solved by one person. And that's true. But best believe the passes that he played yesterday, if he's not in the team and we're going with our normal team from before the World Cup, best believe those passes are not being played. I can guarantee you. The pass that he played for Kai, whoever plays that is hitting it out of play, or it's overhit, or it's underhit, just like it always usually is. And that pass that he played for Kai, I don't even need to mention. You know, ain't nobody playing that pass. So he's doing things that people we don't do. This is what we've been missing. This is what we've been missing. Here come Fulham on the right. Martinelli tracking back and out for a corner. Come on, Fulham. Come on, Fulham. Come on, Fulham. Yeah, no, those players these days are rare, man. And that's why I said I don't mind overpaying for Enzo. You remember all the videos that I was doing? I never said that that's not a lot of money. 100%. But a lot of people felt like, oh, he's overrated. He hasn't done enough. You know, he's only been at Benfica for half the year. But sometimes, you know, when you see a special talent, you just have to just go all in, man. You know, it's the same thing that Liverpool did with Alisson. You know, sometimes when you see a special player, you just got to go all in, and you got to pay up, because if you don't pay, I promise you that man would have been at Real Madrid in the summer. Same with Tchouaméni. Martinelli. Oh, it's an own goal. Oh, shit. Oh, my days. Why did it have to be like that? Martinelli off the left-hand side. Own goal for Fulham. Just hit him. Just hit him back of the net. Done. Already. Look how easy it is. They play the ball down the left. Zinchenko over to Martinelli. 1-2 with Xhaka. Oh, is he offside? Oh, he's off. He's off, ref. He's off. He's off. Is he off? It's very close. He might be off. Oh, go on. Give us a little sneaky VAR check. Go on. Give us a little sneaky VAR check. He looks a little bit off. He looks a little bit off to me. I want that checked. Yeah, check it. Check it. Yeah, it looks a bit off, man. I'm not going to lie. It looks a little bit sticky icky. It's close. Get the lines out. I don't even trust these guys anyway to do this properly. I don't even trust them to do the VAR check properly anyway. Come on. What you telling me? Come on, man. It's offside. It's off. Ah, he's off. He's off. It's between him, yeah, and the guy furthest away. It's a tough call, because it's between him and the furthest defender on the left. Whoever that is. Is it Robinson over there? I'm not sure. It's very, very close, man. It's very, very close. I haven't changed the score yet. I haven't changed the score. Offside, no goal. It's tight. I think he might be slightly off, man. It's very... Oh, he is. Oh, shit. Do you know how close that is? That is peak. Oh, my God. That's so peak. Nah, football's finished. Yo, the way you got to time your runs now is actually mad. It's not even fair. It's genuinely unfair how much you got to time your runs now as a forward. It's peak out here. Nah, that's so tight. Like, this is what I'm saying. When obviously Felix is offside yesterday. Yeah, he can see the whole line and he should have known better. But the second one for Sterling against Dortmund, the first one was poor. But you know, sometimes, yeah, it's millimeters. Like, you can't even blame the attacker, because if we were doing it prior all of this offside checks, usually you just give the benefit of the attacker to that. You would actually just give the benefit of the attacker, and I'd have no problem with it. As much as I'm happy that the offsides are, I mean, half of the time they're not even drawing the lines anyway, so we don't even have complete, we don't even have good, we can't even say that the season's completely void of mistakes and we're getting the clear and cut correct decisions all the time, because they had a howler of a weekend with that. But I'm at a point where, you know, if you gave that as a goal, I wouldn't have any complaints. It's so close. I did always believe in the benefit of the attacker rule. That was always a rule that I never had a problem with, to be honest. Here come Arsenal again. They're going to avenge. Good save. Xhaka. Good save. Villa are 1-0 up. 1-0 up at West Ham, are they? Yes, they are. Aston Villa have scored at the Olympic Park. Let me get a look of this goal. Wow, 1-0. I'm gonna be watching all of the goals that go in, and I'll describe them to you, how they all pan out. Let's see. Well, if it gets put out, that's crazy. West Ham are in serious problems. Ball in. Ooh, ricochet. Lawless. We will be watching. Wow, they're in trouble. They're in trouble now. Y'all are in trouble now, guys. West Ham in serious trouble. Listen, I keep saying West Ham are too good to go down, but at the same time, I keep saying that you need to sack that man. You know, I don't know who you bring in, because you missed out on Emery and you missed out on quite a few targets, maybe because you didn't pull the trigger earlier. But people keep saying, I remember when I was on DR doing the preview, and people were kind of saying, oh, it's nice to see something different. Manager not being sacked. I said, there's a reason why managers get sacked, you know. It's because their position is untenable. And at the end of the day, if he continues to keep losing them games, he gonna have to get sacked, because they're in a serious relegation fight. I don't think people are deep in it. I've seen them in a relegation fight, Sevilla, and I've also seen Valencia in La Liga as well. I'm seeing bare people in relegation fights. It's nuts. Ball in, Arsenal. Here we are, 1-0. There we go. There we go. Gabriel. Yeah, we get it. Yeah, we get it, guys. Can't keep him down. Doesn't matter if the disallowed goal. It is what it is. God damn. 1-0 Arsenal. Set piece. It's what they've been struggling with defensively, but they've capitalized offensively here. Ball came in. It was a great ball. It's on top of them, man. But I think they had a man on the goalkeeper. Who is it? It's Ben White. Yeah, look at Ben White. Very clever. Ben White plays a big part in that goal, because if you look at the goalkeeper there, Leno, he just does not get around Ben White quick enough to come out and collect. I don't know if Leno is even a good cross collector anyway, but it's very close to the goal. A goalkeeper, under normal circumstances, you would want them to come out and do something with that, punch it, or at least cause a ruckus. But Ben White was not allowing it, and he was clever. He only blocked his path until it was too late for him to do anything. Then he moved out his way. Gabriel, taller than everybody, jumps higher than everybody, gets the header, and it's 1-0. 1-0. Is that the Van... Man United have got a corner. Luke Shaw. Man United have got a corner. Man United. Let's see if they can get their own set piece goal. Luke Shaw with the ball in, cleared away. Southampton defending. Defending for their lives. Man United. They're the ones now that will be looking for their first goal in this afternoon's kickoffs. Can't believe it. West Ham losing again. I mean, the thing is with Aston Villa is they got a decent team and they got a decent manager. They got a very decent manager. Here's Saka. Ooh. Fulham get away. They're on the... Oh, for God's sake, Fulham, man. Fulham. You got to make these counters stick. Because Arsenal are just... They're having it too easy now. Here's Xhaka. Look at all the space. Martinelli. Oh, my God. Here's Martinelli. Is that a corner? It is. Fulham need to be careful, man. Could easily be 2-0 very quickly if they come out and they try to go punch for punch with Arsenal. They're gonna lose. Many of teams have tried to go punch for punch. They've still ended up losing. They put up a good fight, Bournemouth and Villa, but they still lost. Still lost. Everton just got slapped. It wasn't even a punch for punch. Didn't defend and didn't attack. Crazy. Big up everybody in the chat. What a save from De Gea. The thing is with De Gea, no one's ever really questioned his shot stopping. He's always been a great shot stopper. Unless he's gone through a bad run of form, and then yeah, of course he's been moving mad. Definitely some errors, and everybody has them though. What a save that is. Whoa. That's a big save from De Gea. Big save. It's the ball playing, it's the cross collection. That's what I keep digging on with him, because he's just modern day goalkeeping in a team that want to play out from the back. It's just not feasible to have him. Look at this. Southampton get the cross in. It's a great ball in. He gets a header, Shaw. Great header. Needed to pick a corner, but De Gea straight at him, but still big save. Still a big save regardless. Still a big save. Looks like West Ham have a penalty at home. Let's see if they convert it. West Ham have got a penalty. Big opportunity for them. Who will take that penalty? I guess it will be Saliba, loose touch. Oh, okay, careful. Who will take that penalty for West Ham? I didn't even see their starting 11. I'm assuming. Actually, I'm not even sure. Actually, West Ham got so many players. I don't even know who takes their penalties. If Bowen's playing, will he take it? Maybe is Antonio playing? I don't even know. Who's taking the penalty, guys? Oh, Ben Rama. Okay, Ben Rama's taking it. He's starting, is he? Okay. Saka over on this far side. Southampton again getting balls into the box. That was headed over the bar. Southampton, they're trying to cause a couple of threats here. I think they've beaten Man United in recent times at Old Trafford before. I think I do remember some sort of shock from them. I think it was James Ward-Prowse with the free kick against De Gea as well. Header. Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-0 to Arsenal. Oh my God, I can't believe how easy it is. Oh, piss off, man. This is too easy. What is this? Oh, this game's finished. Bro, it's just a looping cross. What in the world am I watching? They spread the play. Look how much space there is on this left-hand side, man. I've already spoken about this. This left-hand side. Look how much space there is. Look at this. Trossard clips it in. Martinelli with the header. Oh, this is piss poor from Fulham. This is piss poor from Fulham. Oh, my God. Martinelli. Bro, what are you doing? What's this guy? What are you doing? What's this guy doing? Robinson, do you want to leap? Do you want to jump maybe? Do you want to challenge? You're just going to just stand there. These lot are they're taking the piss today. These lot are taking the piss. This was meant to be the fixture that was interesting. It's going to end up being Southampton that actually do something. My God. He's not even jumped. Wow, Fulham, is that what you're doing, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to take a note of that. The neighbours ain't helping out. Okay. Yeah. We've knocked on the neighbour's door today. Yeah, you know what? Cool. We've knocked on the neighbour's door today. Said, do you have any milk? Do you know what I'm saying? We're a bit low on sugar. Do you have any sugar? And these men have come out salty. Okay. Yeah, cool. We asked if you have any sugar for our tea. We're running a bit low. Thought we had a little bit of a you know, little neighbory. Okay, cool. And then now I'm drinking my tea and it's salty. Fair enough. Taking this shit personally, to be honest. They've taken points of us twice this season. This game here, opening 27 minutes, they got their okay, cool. All right. Cool. Yeah, man. They ain't got their DM. So they just open up the whole damn chat. Shit. Open up the whole damn chat. Southampton. Ooh. Southampton are moving a bit mad. Southampton are moving a bit crazy. (1-1). West Ham have equalized. Okay. Yeah, let me update the thing. Regrettably. Oh, God. It's mad. Southampton. Yeah. Southampton are moving mad. Okay. Okay. So it looks like Fulham are not serious today. It looks like Fulham are not serious. Oh, here they come, no. They've split. No, they're not serious. Man United in possession in their half. Southampton have been posing a few threats, getting a few crosses into the box, trying to do something. Bro, look at this, man. So Trossard and Martinelli are interchanging on the left. Sometimes they're swapping positions. One's going up front, one's coming to the left. Wan-Bissaka, sorry, is getting cooked, you're saying. Yeah, it could be a slapping, man. Could be a beatdown. Could be a beatdown. Here's Saka. Trossard. Arsenal are playing some lovely stuff. I have to lie. I can't lie. I can't lie. They're playing good football, man. Feels like Fulham are very open, though. They're not very compact. Benrahma scored the penalty, 1-1. They don't feel very compact. They're definitely missing their DM, man. They're missing him badly. They're missing their DM, man. Who is it? It's Reed and Lukic. Yeah. Lukic. Yeah, it's not good, fam. It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Mick Jagger's at the game. Damn it. Oh, what's going on? Who's that with the loosey touch? The loosey-goosey touch? Who's that? Is that Saliba again? Was that Saliba again? Who is that? Oh, it's Ben White. It's Ben White. Yeah, he's dilly-dallying on the ball there. Look at Arsenal. Wow, bruv. The work rate from the wingers. Look at them come back. Rotted. Look at Saka. These men are playing as wing backs. What's going on? Nah, this is crazy. These men track their runners, you know. Nah, they want this league. These guys want this league, man. Saka, look at how Fulham had the ball there on the edge of the area. I saw a back six from Arsenal. Everybody's putting in the work. Rotted. Is that Trossard over there? Yeah. It was Trossard. Nah, these men have formed a back six in defence. This is crazy. Southampton are coming forward again. Big tackle. Oh, referee's not happy with it though. Looks like a free kick for Southampton. I think it might be a bit too far away for James Ward-Prowse. But Southampton have a free kick. I think it might be, who is it? Casemiro who's been booked. Let me take a look again. Casemiro. Oh, he's got Casemiro's gone over the top of the ball there. He's gone over the top of the ball. Yeah, he's gone over the top of the ball. He's caught the man. He might have got a bit of the ball, but it's a bad tackle. Shot coming in from, I think it's Solomon, is it? And it's wide. It's wide. Are they looking at a red card? Oh, shit. Hold on a second. You know what it is with me, yeah? After what happened yesterday, Ricardo Pereira and Felix, I'm not even sure what a red card is anymore, because they should have 2 men sent off yesterday for Leicester. So I don't know what a red card is, if I'm being quite honest. Big clearance. Oh, if he gets sent off, you know, you have to start questioning this man if he gets sent off, because he's been missing a lot of games recently, Casemiro, since the World Cup. Yeah, if he gets sent off for this, I'm starting to question this shit, because this guy's in-game intelligence is looking a bit shaky. For all the experience he has, he's moving a bit mad. Is he gonna get sent off? If he gets sent off, it's 3 games. Bruv, is he getting sent off? Don't play with me. It doesn't go anywhere. Is he sent? Bruv, let me check. Bruv, Saeed, you better not be live, you know. No. Oh my God, he's gonna send him off. Oh my good heavens. Good heavens on earth. What is going on? What is going on? Oh, Jesus. Gee Willikins. Oh, preposterous. This is absolutely preposterous from Casemiro. Oh, gee Willikins. This is insane. Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Just after Said went at Romero for being reckless. Look what happens. Football is a umbrella. He better not be live. He better be at the game. If he's at the game, I'll leave him. I think is he at the game? It's at home. He probably is at the game. Hold emphatically. Hold ecstatically. I don't even think that's even a word. Brother, how is this happening? This guy just don't want to play all the games. He needs a talking to. I can't lie. Man United have to have a little talking to with him, because this is getting a bit ridiculous. Lord mercy. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Wow. Don't go anywhere. He aimed for the ball. He aimed, but he didn't aim. He aimed, but he still missed. You know? He still missed the target. Manchester United down to 10 men. Wow. That's a tough game now, you know. Oh, that was a brilliant bit of play from Arsenal. I missed that because I was looking at the red card. Brilliant 1-2 between Trossard and Martinelli there. Trossard and Xhaka. Xhaka should have took that first time. Why did he take a touch? Should be 3-0 to Arsenal. Why did Xhaka take a touch? It was a brilliant 1-2 between him and Martinelli. Him and Trossard. He just needed to just sweep that. And now Southampton got a free kick. James Ward-Prowse. I don't know if that's too far out, but we'll see, innit? We're going to find out. Yeah, James Ward-Prowse. There's a lot of... Oh, that goal looks very big. Looks like a big goal from that. Oh, these Old Trafford nets are different. Oh, my God. Brother? What just happened with that free kick? Did he just hit the... Hold on, let me see that again. Yo, James Ward-Prowse is... Oh, it hit the wall. Oh, it hit the wall. I was... That, bro... That messed me up for a second. I thought he hit some sort of bar or something. Crazy. Fulham in possession, 2-0 down. Looks like the game to watch today is Man United versus Southampton, eh? It looks like it's the game to watch, eh? Ball in. De Gea catches. Big deflection. The angle was tripping. The angle was tripping with me. It got blocked. Because I'm still adjusting to these new glasses. So when I seen the ball just randomly slap off somebody's head like that, I thought it was off the post or something. When I seen it going in that direction. Why am I celebrating? Because I feel very saint. I feel like a saint today. You know, you guys are the Red Devils and they're the Saints. Now I would prefer to align with the Saints. I ain't no devil. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bad. I ain't a bad guy. I would prefer to align with the Saints. If I was to go with the Red Devils versus the Saints, I would prefer to align with the Saints. So I'm gonna stay with the Saints. Do you know what? Yeah, Arsenal really should be 3-0 up. Arsenal should be 3-0 up. They're missing some massive chances. Some massive chances. Huge chances. Brilliant 1-2 again between Odegaard and Saka. And Trossard, yeah, should be hitting the target. I know he decided to switch feet and go with the left foot instead of the right. Maybe that was the wrong option. Kind of cut the angle off a lot more for himself, but they should be 3-0 up, Arsenal. Should be 3-0. And 3-0 kills the game. 2-0 is a good score, but one goal and then maybe things get hairy. You 3-0 kills the game. So they're missing opportunities here to kill the game. You can bet any money that Man United are going to be looking to try and get a Southampton player sent off. That will be the tactic now. So keep that in mind with all of this palaver we're seeing with Anthony on the right. Bit of chip and chop on the right. Free kick, good position. If there's any Man United fans on the chat, do you still expect to win with the 10 men, or do you expect to just take a point? Talk to me. What do you think? Are you still looking for the win? Be more serious, Fulham. When Arsenal are 2 goals up since 2019, October 2019, 47 games, 47 wins when Arsenal are 2-0 up. That's ridiculous. That's mad. So that means this game's over then. That means this game is over. Ball in. That was a great ball. Oh my God. What a save. How have Man United not scored? That was a great ball in. Should be 1-0 to United. Still looking for the win? Okay. Fair. Still looking for the win. Crazy. Man United should be ahead. That's a mad save. Big save, man. Brilliant save. What a save. They're going to show it again. Who got the... It was Varane. Oh, that's close. Close proximity. Big save from Varane. Man United. Almost half time in these games, about 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Crazy. Man United in a spot of bother. Crazy. Was not expecting this. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. I was not expecting this at all. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. So Fulham having a bit of possession. Fulham have disappointed me today. They've been very open. A lot of space, it feels. But that DM has clearly messed up the balance maybe for them, and Arsenal just put them to the sword. Brilliant. There's been some brilliant combinations from Arsenal. And it's actually been the link-up between Martinelli and Trossard has been brilliant. The interchange has been serious. Neither of them are really sticking to the striker position. They're both swapping. And it's been good interchange. Oh, Ramsdale, what are you doing? Oh, you're lucky. Lucky guy. Lucky guy, man. You're fortunate that you did that with an angle that made it difficult for the attacker. That pass was short. We've seen a couple times Arsenal lapse of concentration building out from the back. Ben White, we've seen it from Saliba, I think, as well. Ramsdale. They need to sharpen their tools because look, he's just hoofed it now. Look, he's pissed. He just hoofed it. He's so angry, he just hoofed it on the goal kick. Yeah, man. They need to sharpen their tools because that was crazy. That was crazy. That was nuts. 41 minutes gone. Let's see. Yeah, I'm watching both games. Yep. Southampton back on the ball now. They've had some good chances, Southampton. There's been some good crosses into the box, going up for them headers. Man United down to 10 men with Casemiro sent off. Really Poor challenge, got over the ball, studs up, and sent off. So Man United down to 10 men. Haven't seen any substitution made since that happened, unless I'm bugging. I don't think they made a change. I think they're very attacking already in that midfield, Man United. So let alone with no Casemiro now, the balance is completely gone. Let me just take a look if anything that I missed in terms of a sub, maybe. Was a change made? Surely he's going to make a change, right? No? At the moment, Man United have a 4-4-1 with Bruno Fernandes, Sancho in midfield, Anthony on the right, Rashford on the left. Surely he's going to make a substitution and bring on a Fred, or who's on the bench? They've got Fred on the bench. They've got McTominay. I guess he really wants to win, but that's not a midfield that you have out there right now. That's 5 attackers as far as I'm concerned. Even Bruno Fernandes is almost becoming an attacker. You basically got 5 attackers on that pitch and 4 defenders. Yeah, it's crazy. There's no midfielder on that pitch. Oh, what's going on there? Southampton. Rashford. Is that handball? Oh, what's he doing? That's a handball. That's a penalty. That's a penalty, no? What is he doing? Oh my God. Unless he's being pushed, I don't understand why that's not a penalty. Ball in, back post, 3-0. Oh, no, cleared. Brilliant clearance. Brilliant save from Leno. Should have been 3-0 to Arsenal again. Arsenal knocking on the door for this third. I don't know how they're not 3-0 up. I don't know how they're not 3-0 up. They should be 3-0. They should be 3-0 up. Oh, bro, what's going on with Ramsdale? What is he doing? Ramsdale's moving mad. It's a disgrace. Penalty. Never a pen. How is that not a penalty? I don't know how that's not a penalty. If I'm being completely honest, I genuinely don't know how that's not a penalty. That's just me taking away the bias for a second and saying, wow, no penalty? I don't know how Arsenal are not 3-0 up. I really don't. Arsenal should be 3-0 up. Sorry, we're just going back to this Man United game. Are they checking it on VAR? What's going on? Arsenal really should be 3-0 up. This is crazy. Martinelli ends up side-footing it. Weghorst is coming off. That makes perfect sense. He's not going to keep him on with 10 men. Surprised he didn't make the change earlier, to be honest. Weghorst is going to come off. I'm guessing it's going to be Fred. Is it Fred or is it... It has to be Fred, surely. No. McTominay. Free kick for Fulham. Ball in. Cleared, yeah. I think Arsenal should be going in 2-0 at the break. Bar any more madness from Ramsdale. I don't know what Ramsdale's been doing in these last few moves. It's been crazy. Ramsdale pushing his luck today. Man United fans are outraged in the chat that it's not being given as a penalty. I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea how that's not a penalty. I didn't see a push on the replay. I just saw a Southampton player on the ground with his arms getting in the way of the ball. I don't know what's going on. Shit. He's like that. Yeah, but he needs to stop. He needs to stop doing that because he's gonna cost Arsenal a goal. To be honest, if Arsenal are gonna concede, it's gonna be due to themselves. It's not gonna be because of Fulham. Arsenal keep making silly errors. Here we go, Trossard. Oh, this should be free. Surely, yeah, 3-0. Done. Game over. Brilliant. Composure from Odegaard. Yeah, that's done, man. They've been knocking on the door for this third goal. Fulham are not able to do this, man. They're not able to do shit without their DM. Polina. Oh God, it's done. It's done. It's too easy. It's too easy, man. This could become 5. This could become 5, no problem. Second half if they keep the foot down. It's too easy. Sakon down to Martinelli into Trossard. Trossard again with another assist. Is it? Yeah, brilliant pass. Oh my days, man. Trossard. That's the type of crossing that I was saying Reece Nelson needs to get a hold of with his left foot. Because look at Trossard. That's 2 assists from that left-hand side. Look at those crosses. They're so accurate. They're picked out. They're not just whipping the ball into the box with no direction. He's picking people out. Odegaard, mad Ozil composure into the bottom corner. That's the type of crossing that Reece Nelson didn't have against Sporting on the game against Thursday when he was trying to cross. And that's the kind of stuff that makes Trossard unpredictable, because you can't let him cut inside. He'll shoot. You can't let him go around the outside. He's gonna cross. It's mad. It's absolutely mad. Halftime, both games. Wow, I'm seeing 2 completely different games here, man. 2 completely different games. It's too easy for Arsenal, man. Trossard, unbelievable first half from Trossard. Unbelievable, bro. This guy, he's interchanging with Martinelli between striker and left wing. We've seen him play up front, drop deep, link up play, switch play, finish. Now we're seeing him left wing, cross the ball, left foot, track back in the... Bro, fuck this, man. Fuck this. How much did this guy cost? How much did this... Nah, man. How much did this Trossard guy cost, man? This is absurd. How old is he in his prime? Yeah, 28. Great. Fantastic. Bro, how much did this guy cost? This is ridiculous, man. This guy's doing everything. $24 million. Fuck off. I've had enough, man. This guy has come in here and made an instant impact on this team. He's playing up front. He's playing left. He probably can go and play right. If you're talking about depth for Saka, he'll go play right. He's got a left foot on him, so, you know, and we know he's got a right foot. Bro, fuck this, man. This is ridiculous. This guy is playing really well, man. Really well. And then I'm seeing him track back as well. At one point, forming a 6. Obviously, Saka getting back, forming a 6. Fulham have been pretty poor. I mean, Fulham are open on the break now for those attacks because they're trying to get goals back. They can't defend because they're missing their DM, so the midfield balance is all gone. And they're giving way too much space to Arsenal on the flanks, man. I've seen this multiple times down this. Everything's coming down this left. Usually we're looking at Saka. Saka's still playing well, but everything's coming down the left. Whether it's Martinelli, whether it's Trossard, they're doubling up over there, playing 1-2s, getting the balls into the box. One of them is in there in Martinelli with the header. We're seeing now Odegaard in there. They don't have no control down that left-hand side whatsoever. And you've got obviously Zinchenko tucking in, so they're doubling up over there. They're allowed to do that. Xhaka as well. It's a mess. It's an absolute mess for Fulham. They have no idea how to deal with this. No idea what they're doing over there. This man costs what, 21 million, and he's out here. He's out here playing about 2-3 positions at a time, both feet. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. So yeah, great. It's a great. To be fair, it's a great performance from Arsenal so far. It's easy. Game over. 3-0. Done. Dusted. They should have more. Funnily enough, Arsenal should have more. If I go to the statistics, I know I'm going to find stupid XG. I know I'm going to find minimum 6-7 shots on target, 10 shots maybe on goal. Yeah, they should be more. Should be 4-5. Fulham are a mess. And then when we go to Man United, Southampton, it's polar opposites. Polar opposites. Yeah, polar opposites. Is it 3 assists or is it 2 assists? Oh, 3. Is it 3 today or 2? I remember 2 of them. Who scored the other goal? Martinelli with the header. Odegaard as well. What was the other goal? Is it 3 assists or is it 2? Oh, who cares anyway? That's 3. No, he's got 2. Is it 2 or 3? Some people are saying 3. What was the other goal? 3 assists. Gabriel. Was it him that put the ball in? Oh, fuck off. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, my God. So he's the one that put the corner in. Oh, my God. So now he's taking the set pieces as well. Oh, wow. I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Oi, 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 oi. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Did he take the corner? Fuck me. He's having a game. Man of the match. Man of the match. By far. By far. Yeah, he's killing it. He's killing it. All right, we'll move on from that. Man United 0-0 of Southampton, down to 10 men. It's the polar opposite at Old Trafford. Casemiro sent off for a tackle that was over the ball. Studs up. But in saying that, Man United also should have had a penalty. I'm just seeing the cross. Yeah, Trossard. Yeah, it's a brilliant ball. Screw him. So yeah, Man United, they should be 1-0 up. I feel like they should have a penalty. I don't know how that wasn't given as a penalty. To be honest, the ball comes in from Rashford, and there's this guy on the floor with both his hands on the floor, crawling, almost doing the Bafati Gomez celebration for Swansea. And he's hit his hands. So I don't really understand how it's not a penalty. But in saying that, it's a pretty good game. Pretty even, I think. De Gea's had to make a few saves. Southampton have had a couple of chances. Man United have had a couple of chances. Varane had a massive chance. That was a brilliant save as well. Brilliant ball in from Bruno Fernandes on the set piece. Now Man United have got a really weird midfield. I thought it was an attacking midfield to start the day anyway, with Bruno in the double pivot next to Casemiro. Usually he plays in the front four. But now they've got McTominay and Fernandes in there in a 4-4-1. It's not ideal. I don't really know what's going to happen in that game, to be honest. It could go either way. Southampton have put themselves about. They've definitely caused a couple problems themselves. As I said, that they could, if they turn up, they have. So, and with 10 men, you can't say anything. You can't say that it's Man United's day at the moment. Didn't get the penalty, man sent off. Someone's got to have a word with Casemiro, man. This guy keeps getting sent off. He keeps missing games, and he's meant to be vastly experienced. You know, he is vastly experienced. He's one of the senior players in this team, and he's catching red cards for fun. He's always getting sent off. He's always catching reds, and he's put his team in a bad position again. Same thing happened against Palace. It's not really good enough from him, to be honest. So he needs to fix up. I'm just taking a look at the statistics. I know the Fulham Arsenal statistics are going to be on the floor, but for this game, like I said, it's very even. 55% possession for Man United, 45 for Southampton. 5 shots, 3 on target for United. 6 shots for Southampton, 2 on target. 4 corners for Southampton, 3 for United. 8 fouls to 2. See that red card as well. Shots inside the box. Southampton with 3. 3 saves for De Gea, as opposed to the 1 for United and 2 saves. Obviously 1 from outside. 2 big chances missed, though, for United. None for Southampton. So, yeah, all over the shop. All over the shop statistically in this game. Both teams giving problems. And also the other game today, West Ham versus Aston Villa, 1-1. Penalty from Ben Rama to equalise after going a goal down to Ollie Watkins. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see what you guys are telling me in the live chat. Trossard getting a lot of propaganda. As expected, it's been his half. He's been insane. He's been insane. Let's see. Thanks for hijacking Mudryk, people are telling me. This feud between United and Pool fans is joke. 7-Up versus Pepsi Cherry. Well, we know that when we go and do London Clubs Carnage tomorrow, I'll record it. I'll probably put it out on Tuesday because I'm not going to be able to do Champions League watch-alongs. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But yeah, Dan Potts is going to be happy with that. 100% a red card. I think it is. Studs are up over the ball, hits the ankle. You can't really complain with that. I just don't get the penalty. I don't get how that's not a penalty. People are saying Anthony Taylor's a bold twat. Let's see. What else is being said? Can we speak about the false narrative about this league being physical? Depends on the game, isn't it? I mean, some games it can be physical. Brentford, when Brentford want to give a problem physicality wise, front 2 long balls, it can get physical. But in some games, I completely agree with you. Some games it's not physical at all. Some games it's all tech. It just depends on the fixture. There's more teams trying to play out than ever before. More teams trying to play good football, play the right way. We've just lost Burnley. Our real, they used to be, as Cams would say, real men. They used to be the proper shit houses. 4-4-2 merchants, but no, they're even playing good football under Vincent Kompany. We don't have much left in this country for the old school Tony Pulis, Kevin Davis, Gary Megson at Bolton. If you remember him, we don't have much left. So, okay, let's see what else is being said. Appreciate any super chats. Let's see. Jason is saying, does Xhaka's non-shot add to the XG? He didn't shoot. I haven't actually checked the Fulham Arsenal statistics because, to be honest, why would I want to? It's been too easy. It's been way too easy for Arsenal. Fuck, here he is. 0.08 for Fulham, 1.67 for Arsenal, 7 shots, 5 on target, 4 corners, 2 big chances missed, 3 big chances in total. They have missed some big chances. Like I said, Arsenal could be 4-5-0 up. Big chances have come that they've not taken. Who was it? I'm trying to think who missed these big chances. Martinelli had a great chance, back post. Who else was it? Trossard had a big chance, left footer. He probably should have used his right to wrap it around the defender. He chose to go left, and he ended up closing his own angle off a little bit. There's probably a few others I'm forgetting. 6 shots inside the box. You just can't let that happen. 6 shots inside the box. No shots inside the box for Fulham. If we're talking about Fulham's attack, it's mainly Arsenal. Like I said in the game, Arsenal are the ones that are actually giving Fulham the chances with the build-up play. Ramsdale's had a few really dodgy moments. Doesn't really make sense what he's doing. Taking too many touches, trying to overplay, not having the picture in his head before playing the passes. He's been caught a couple of times. Ben White was caught a bit higher up the pitch. So if Arsenal are going to concede at the moment, it's going to be down to themselves. Just lapses of concentration. But when you're 3-0 up, I'm not expecting you to throw that away in the second half. If you throw that away in the second half, then Lord Jesus, you're in a heap of trouble. The Juju bounced hard. London Cowgirls, yeehaw. That actually rhymed. Fair play to you. That actually rhymed. I'm going to give you that one. Yeah, I'm watching Lavia. I am watching. He's doing the job. He's doing a good job. I think, like I said, both teams are having chances. It's a bit of a back and forth game in some respects. I don't think anybody's dominating possession, are they, in that game? Let me take a look. 55-45, yeah. Bit of a back and forth. Let's take a look at Lavia actually from an individual standpoint, see what he's saying. Here he is. 94% passing accuracy, 24 touches, 2 out of 2 long balls completed. That was something that I noticed. I think I only saw one of those though. I'm watching the Arsenal game for the other. But yeah, decent long range passing on there. 1 out of 2 dribbles successful, completed. Ground duels, 2 out of 4. Hasn't had to have an aerial duel yet. Only lost possession 3 times. He's been solid. He's been solid. I think for Man United, I don't know. They got a weird lineup out there. We're going to see what they do in the second half, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for Man United now. We are talking about Casemiro for sure. Not really. Don't really know why he's done that. Let's get a Real Madrid fan perspective on it. He says Casemiro wasn't that rash with us, but he had Kroos and Modric top midfielders across with him as well. Now that he plays with bums like Fred, he is more rash. Fred's not even playing and he's catching strays from Real Madrid fans. That's mad. Let's see. There seems to be arguments between Chelsea and Arsenal fans in the chat, between this Mudryk and Trossard and Jorginho and all of the madness in there. So yeah. Let's make sure we're not blocking people for banter, because we have to take it. We'll give it. We take it. But like we saw that comment from I think Ryan earlier, we had to go and block that because that was just a disgrace. Comment about Man United. That was just ridiculous. Big Six is tomorrow. It will never be on a Sunday. Never. So if you're ever thinking about Big Six, it will never be on a Sunday. It will always be on a Monday, and then sometimes Thursday or Friday, depending on the European fixtures. So yeah, let's see what else is happening. But I am seeing Turkish later, and I'm sure he's definitely going to be telling me about this Arsenal performance a lot. So yeah, he's going to be telling me when I see him later. We're going studio. I think if you guys will remember, score draw, we ran that on the Big Six. We had that, and we had that on this channel as well. For that sponsorship, and now we're going to go to the studio. So if you're not subscribed to that channel, Score Draw, if you remember, we're going to be announcing the winners, and there's a whole game show, and it's going to be in studio in person. Me and Turkish are hosting. That was tickets for the Arsenal Chelsea hospitality tickets there. So yes, that was a real thing. If you thought it wasn't, so we're going to go and finish off that. Right, second half's kicked off. Let me get my timer. As always, lateness is greatness. We don't even have the time already. Let's see what the second half holds for both these teams. I think this game at Craven Cottage is pretty much done. At this point, we're just watching for the good football, I guess. I don't know I don't know what Fulham should even do. I have no advice for you lot. you might have not come serious. I have no advice. They're shouting and screaming first 30 seconds in the half. I don't know why. Let me get this timer up. Let's see. Man United is the game. Man United is the game right now. We don't know what's going to happen there. Still got a lot to play for in that game. Hopefully, maybe Southampton can do me something. Can you do something for me? Where's my holder? Can you do something for me, Southampton? Can you do something for me? Let's see. So, yeah. Let's see. Southampton going to clear, well, Man United going to clear their lines. Let's see what they got. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, next season. Well, actually, maybe not even next season. We'll see. Maybe sooner. But definitely for next season, I'm going to get... Oh, this holder's annoying me. Oh, punched away in this game here by Ramsdale, is it? Next season, I'm definitely going to have minimum, I think, 2 or 3 screens, because I need to be able to watch multiple games on a bigger screen. So I went to my uncle's when was it? On Friday? Yeah. I went to my uncle's on Friday, and the internet speed was mad. I nearly packed up my shit and moved in with them. I uploaded a video inside like 30 seconds, people. I need to upgrade. I thought my internet was all right, but clearly it can be better. You know, when you just go to someone's yard or you go to one of them studios and you see the quickness of the internet, it's nuts. Man uploaded a video in like 30 seconds. I couldn't believe it. Making me question my whole existence. So yeah, once we get that level, then we're definitely going to be able to have even more things going and get more screens going. I'm trying to cover this shit like a proper, like a Sky Sports thing, man. We're going to have the whole 3-4 screens on the go one day. That's how I see it. Let's see. What's going on? Arsenal, someone went down injured. I think it's Saliba. He's just coming off the pitch now. He seems okay. Little bit of a clash between him and... Oh, he's landed awkwardly. I think he's okay, though. I think he just hit his head on somebody's leg or something. I don't know. Ramsdale went into him as well, so got sandwiched. Southampton coming forward. Cut back. Oh! Oh, no, I thought it was in. Oh, my days, Southampton. I thought that was in, but it was close. It's been cleared away by United. And they're coming on the counter-attack now. If Southampton are smart, and I've spoken about Southampton, they're not a bad team technically. They got some tech. If they can keep possession, make Man United run with them 10 men, tire them out, pick their moments, there's no reason why they can't win this game, to be honest. It's there for them. You don't have a better chance than the opposition being at 10 men. So they should be looking to do something serious, man. Man United. Let's see. Oh, cleared off the line. It was close. It looked like it was going in. I thought it might have even, from the angle I got, I was wondering if it crossed the line, but it was cleared off the line. Ramsdale's such a showman, I swear to God. This guy, he's injured himself in the process. This guy is a showman. Jesus, what's happened to him now? Came diving out for that cross. Look at this. Bruv. Yeah. Oh, he should be okay. I think he's hit the back of his head. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's come diving out for that cross. Yeah, back of his head's hit Mitrovic, but he'll be all right. Man United, we're just keeping an eye more on them because this game is obviously actually the only game in the balance. I can't see Arsenal giving away a 3-goal lead. They haven't done it in 3 years, as we heard earlier in the statistics. So unless they're going to do that now, then I'm expecting I'm expecting Arsenal to close that. So let's see. Let's get up to 300 likes. We're not far. A couple of likes off. Arsenal just on the counter. A little bit of a free kick here again for Southampton. Odegaard. Oh, he's trying to pick a lock. He's got 2 people on him. How the hell has he found room there? What is wrong with Odegaard, man? How did he find space to find that pass? That was some magician shit. I ain't going to lie. That was crazy. United... Southampton have the possession. Lovely. What are we cooking today, Southampton? Oh, that's a lovely ball. That's a nice ball. Oh, hey. Should have done better with that, man. That was a great ball. Is that onside? No, it's offside. It's offside. That was looking like a good pass for Walcott. Is that Ward-Prowse who's played that? I think it might be a centre-back. No, it's a centre-back who's played that, I think. He's offside. Yeah, he's offside. He's offside. Everything that Ramsdale does is so dramatic, I swear. Oi. Oh, that was Arsenal build-up today is risk. Arsenal's build-up today is risk. The passes that these men are willing to try and play are crazy. So unnecessary, but it's mad. They're getting away with it. That pass there, that was lucky that somebody didn't catch them. James Ward-Prowse got a free kick. Who's committed this foul? Bruno, of course. How predictable. Here come Fulham. Nope, nothing there. So big free kick for Southampton. James Ward-Prowse in a good position. Let's see what he's cooking with. Come on, James Ward-Prowse. Come on. Give me something. Give me something, Ward-Prowse, man. This is your time. This is your time, brother. This is your time. This is your time. This is your time, brother. Saka cutting in. Saka's just enjoying now. Trying to take on everybody. Free kick for Ward-Prowse. It's a good position. It's just outside the D. Maybe 10 yards outside the D, maybe. What's this? Say it's about maybe 25. Is it 25, 30 yards, is it? 25, 30 yards. Ward-Prowse. What have you got? It's a good position. Wrap his foot round it. Oh, that was close. That was close, man. Just bends over the top corner. He had De Gea lifeless. De Gea was absolutely lifeless there. He wasn't getting anywhere near it. He started to move across and then he left it. He was like, nope. It's just hit the top of the frame. Ward-Prowse does not fail to show technique on those free kicks. You keep asking for trouble, you're gonna get something in a minute. If you keep giving away them free kicks, he's gonna put one of them in soon because this guy's technical ability is certified for those free kicks. He's not gonna give you too many more warnings, Manchester United. He's not gonna give you too many more warnings. They've made a substitution now as well. Big clearance has just come. Zinchenko going up against Reed. Haven't really seen that battle as much as I would have probably wanted to. Fulham just have no idea how to play this pass properly into Mitrovic, man. Oh, final third play's been poor. Really, really poor. Here's Saka. Obviously, important to mention that Party's back in that Arsenal midfield as well. So back to business, isn't it? De Gea, woo! What's this? What's going on? Oh, it's someone's down again. Southampton need to win. You know, as much as this is, yes, you get a point at Old Trafford, happy days. You've got more men now. You've got 11 men versus 10. You need to be looking for the win. At the end of the day, they're bottom of the table. They need to rise up. They're on 22 points. If they were to win this game, they would move up to 24 and go level on points with Bournemouth and West Ham. They'd still be in the relegation zone on goal difference, but they'd be back amongst, you know, West Ham, Bournemouth, and Leicester, all on 24 points. So they need to win, man. You know, to try and win the game. There's no such thing as a good point when you're at the bottom of the table. That's how I see it. You're at the bottom of the table. There's no such thing as a good point. Every point is you need 3 points. You need 3 points at all times. Here we go. Let's see. Carl Walker-Peters. Haven't seen Livramento for a long time. Clearly struggling to come back. He must be out for the whole year, is he? That big ACL injury. Here's Fulham on possession, making a couple strides forward. When you put yourself in a deficit of 3-0 at half time, you just ruin everything for yourselves, man. Like, what are they meant to really do? It's a long way back, man. We've seen it happen before, but their final pass for them is just not on point today. Here's Southampton. There's a gap. Oh, fuck. Oh, Martinez deals with it. There's something here for Southampton. I'm telling you, there's definitely something here for them, man. They need to be going for that goal. Really good defending from Martinez, but still, Southampton in this game. Man United will maybe struggle to. I'm trying to think substitutions wise. What should Ten Hag do? Is Bayer Leverkusen playing at the moment? Yeah. Well, yeah. Hudson-Odoi is struggling like crazy over there. I think he's going to end up leaving. I've kind of just given up now. We've made too many attacking signings for him to get a chance anyway. So he needs to. It is what it is, man. The Bayer Leverkusen chance was the loan was a big loan, man. Would have preferred if anything, maybe he could have gone on loan earlier, but it is what it is now. It's too late. Man United in the final third. Needed to go over there and smacking some goals, man. Needed to go over there and smacking some goals. Yeah, he needs to be finding a new permanent place now. Let's see. Come on, you Saints. Man United versus Southampton, 0 entertainment. The Fulham, yeah, exactly. 1 shot on target by either side. The Fulham Arsenal game is a better game, but the nerves and the unpredictability is all with Man United versus Southampton. So they've got a corner. They're going to take it. Sancho. Arsenal could have made it 4. Shot blocked. Odegaard. Shot blocked. Saka. Out for I think that's out for a corner if he'd left it. Oh, Saka. How has Saka kept that in? Brilliant from Saka. Odegaard tried to do a flip-flap and Fulham get it away. I thought it was going to be going out for a corner anyway, but Saka wanted to keep it in. Odegaard could have maybe backheeled that for Saka. It's a really good game. It is. It's a really good game. I'll tell you that much. Odegaard intercepting Saka. It's too easy. Look at that, bruv. It's Trossard. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Some of the combination play is just nuts. It's too good. It's too good. Fulham can't handle it. It's too good. Look at them, bruv. Oh, piss off, man. I hate it here. I actually hate it here. Look at all these combinations. It's like they're playing with 12 men. Oh my God, the reverse pass. Jesus, look at this state of it. Brother? We have a problem. We have a big problem, you know. The team is too fluid. The team is way too fluid, man. Yeah, we got a problem. Team's too fluid. Team's too fluid. Lavia's a baller. If they get relegated, cut price. I heard Man City are interested in taking their boy back because Calvin Phillips ain't been doing the business. I don't know. Fulham, Gabriel sweeps. Arsenal actually need a clean sheet. That's probably their number one objective for the rest of this game because they've, like I said at the start, they've been leaking way too many goals. They need to try and get themselves a clean sheet. Lavia looks promising. Yeah, he's a good player, man. He's a very good player. Just keep an eye on him now. Man United just fighting for this ball. This brother is good. He's a very good player, man. He's still very young. We're gonna see where he goes. He's not staying there, I'll tell you that for free. If they get relegated, even if they don't get relegated, he's definitely gone. Just gonna see what happens really with him. Hopefully maybe we get him. That would be good. Here's Zinchenko. Oh, good pass into Xhaka. Bruv, I'm sick of watching Arsenal, man. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. End this match, man. Fulham can't handle it. Here's Odegaard. Oh my God, Saka. Are they playing with 12 men? Somebody needs to check Arsenal, you know. Someone needs to check them if they're playing with 12 because I'm not really buying all this. I'm not buying all this combination. It's too much. I'm not buying it, man. They're definitely playing with 12. They definitely snuck an extra player on this pitch or something. Did Fulham get a man sent off or something? I think Fulham got a man sent off. This is some bullshit. God forbid if my team can start playing like this, my life will be a good life to live. If my team can start playing like this, my life will be a very good life to live because this is ridiculous. It's actually mad. I can't even lie. I like to watch good football, but I don't like to see it from this lot. Ball in, cleared. And the thing is, yeah, I want to watch the Man United game, but it's just the football's not as good. The football's not as good. It's been a bit of a struggle at this game. Oh, long shot. Solomon again, is it? Yeah. Smacked it over the bar, though. No, sorry, it's Pereira. Oh, Man United, finally something happening now. Something is happening. Another corner. Walcott's a mess. Privilege watching Arsenal. AK. If you're an Arsenal fan, yeah, enjoy it, man. You got to enjoy. I can't lie. You have to enjoy. I've had to try to force something for Fulham in the first opening stages, but I soon clocked that it was not going to happen for them. Corner's going to be taken by Shaw. Ball in. Headed away. Southampton. Oh, I see this Walcott thing now. Yeah. De Gea. De Gea with a big save for the cameras. De Gea with a big save. Southampton need to put this in the back of the net. What are we doing? What are we doing? Hopefully we're on an upward trajectory now, bro. 3 wins in a row, we move. But I'm just going to keep asking for a win, man. 1 game at a time. Got Everton next. Need to win that as well. De Gea's saving their ass right now. Corner. Ward-Prowse going to take. Odegaard. Fulham, genuinely, Fulham just need to go into a low block and stop all this nonsense, man. Fulham need to park it and go into a low block and stop all the nonsense. They're not getting back into the game. Stop playing. Shot from distance. Aye, Lavia. That was your chance. It's out for a corner yet. I think Anthony's blocked that, has he? Oh God. Yeah, a lot of work to do, man. 100%, bro. Same thing I'm saying. A lot of work to do. Fucking hell. Bloody hell, bruv. Some bullshit. Southampton, score, bro. Do something for me. Please. I'm begging you. I just need the ball to drop to the right person. Look how many bodies are in that box. Don't let them counter you. Win that header. Well done, my son. Well done, my son. Why have you shot from there, you donkey? Why have you done that? Luckily, you've still got possession. Oh, my days. Southampton, stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Look at the advantages you have. Look at the numerical advantage. Look at these 2v1s. Do something. Oh, my God. The lack of quality in the final third is killing my brain cells. You're killing my brain cells off slowly. Oh, my days. Look at this overload. Here come Arsenal. Here we go. Nah, brother. End this game. End that game, bro. It's over. Stop the nonsense. They need to go into a low block. Why am I still seeing Fulham get hit in transition? What are they doing? Just go into a low block. It's over. You got these man carving you open time after time after time. You got Xhaka doing back heels. Stop it. Just low block it, bro. Lock off the whole thing. It's done. Lock off the rave. Lock off the rave. It's 5 a.m. in this performance. This is a 5 a.m. performance. Lock it off. Shut it down. These men are going to make it 4-5 if Fulham don't stop this. Think about your goal difference, brothers. Think of your goal difference, man. Think of your goal difference. These guys are doing unnecessary foolishness. It's not necessary. The game's done. Just low block it. I don't understand what Fulham are trying to do right now. Why are you still getting caught? It's so stupid. The game's over. Lock it off. Here's Rashford. Rashford. Sure. Sure. 1-2. Southampton are going to do a madness, aren't they? They're going to ruin everything. Bruno, distance. Oh! Oh, my God. I thought that was in. Bruno's hit the post. Oh, that was close. That was close. Bruno's hit the post. Damn. Some Chelsea fans saying, let them cook. We need that goal difference down. Overtake these Fulham bastards. Yo, that was close for Bruno. Really good bend on the shot. Hit the inside of the post. Went across the goal line and out for... Now, yeah, claimed. Saka. Oh, okay, fair enough. Good tackle. Play it inside, you donkey. Go on. Play it again. Play it. Pereira. Oh, my God. It's always the final ball. Oh, okay. Ramsdale. Big save. Still lucky with the final ball. Out for a corner. This game's hilarious, honestly. So funny. Fulham got lucky there. Gabriel didn't intercept it. Big save from Ramsdale. Come on, Southampton, man. We just need you to get one goal. One goal. There we go. Inside. What you got for me? Corner. I can smell something cooking in the kitchen. Something's cooking. Oh! They've hit the bar. Fulham's hit the crossbar. That was a brilliant header from the corner. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. That was close. Fair enough. Oh, Arsenal again, set pieces. This is what Fulham need to do. They need to keep getting them corners. If Arsenal are going to concede, it might be probably from a corner. Here we go. It's end-to-end this game. Saka. Bro, it's too easy to get in the box, man. It's too easy to get into the Fulham penalty box. Look at this. Look at the state of it. These lot are pissing me off, man. Oh, he's not megged him. Odegaard is... Who is that? Is that Trossard? It was Trossard. This brother's nutmegged him. He's taken him out for a bag of chips. This is crazy. Do you know what, yeah? It's too easy to get in that box. It's too easy to get in that box. It's too easy to get in that box, man. It's end to end. It's a great game. It's a great game. Why am I still watching? Because I said I would do the watch along. I have to be there from start to finish. You know, you can't just leave when they're not winning. It's not fair. You have to watch the whole game. Plus, I need to analyze it as well tomorrow on Talking Tactics. So I need to watch the whole game anyway. But one thing I will do is hold integrity. If I'm here for your, the thing is with me, yeah, I'm here for your downfall. I'm here for your L. But if you're not going to catch your L and you're going to play well, I have to watch it. I can't just tap out. I have to watch the whole thing, man. I have to watch the whole thing. If they're gonna play this football, fair enough. I lose. I'll be back next game. You know what I mean? I'll be back next game. I'm here for the Sporting game on Thursday. It's 2-2. It's 2-2. I'll be here. I'll be here, man. I'll be here. Garnacho and Pelestri's coming on. Yeah. That header was a good header. It was Mitrovic with the header. I thought it was someone else, but no, it was Mitrovic that actually made contact. They're just showing Bruno. Also, it was a great save. Didn't even give credit. I didn't give credit to the save. Bruv. And then they hit the post. Bro, everybody's slapping the post. Kyle Walker-Peters as well. Off the post. Both teams hit the post in the last couple of minutes. Great shot from Kyle Walker-Peters off the left foot. Smack off the post. But it was actually a great save from the Southampton keeper. Great save. Turned it onto the post. Because I was wondering why it was given out for a corner. And yeah, he's got a small touch on it. Garnacho and Pelestri are coming on. You're right. Tierney's just coming on for Arsenal as well. And someone else. I just missed it. Who else came on with Tierney? Tierney came on for Zinchenko. Who else was it? I think maybe who else has come off? Man United could win this. Either team can win the game. Bro, Odegaard's walking it, bro. He's having like 5 touches, 6 touches, 7 touches, nutmeg this man, bro. It's ridiculous. Hey, any team can win that game. Nketiah. Oh, Nelson on for Saka. Okay, Nelson's on. Anyone can win that game at Old Trafford. Anyone can win that game, man. Right in the balance. Right in the balance. Man United can win it, but they can also lose. It's very even. It's been even all game, isn't it? It's been even the whole game. Even with 11 men, it was pretty even. Here's Southampton coming forward. Play out wide, bro. Play it. Oh, my days. What's going on? He's just going on and on and on. Oh, my God. Theo Walcott needs to come off. I've decided he needs to come off. He's annoying me now. Theo Walcott is annoying me now. He's annoying me. Theo Walcott is annoying me now. He needs to come off. He needs to come off. He's playing against us. That was him that took the shot, right? Why do that? Why do that? He's playing against us. Definitely playing against us. Okay. Arsenal. Nelson, is it? It is Nelson. Robertson defends now. On the right. Well done. Oh, they're coming forward now. This brother lacks pace. He's tired. He's definitely tired. Yellow card booking. Can Man United get the goal? Can Southampton get the goal? Southampton coming forward again. Southampton coming forward. Ball in. Headed away. Where's Rashford when you need him? It's been a quiet day for Rashford, actually. I haven't even spoken about him once, to be honest. I don't think I've spoken about him too much. Rashford. They need Rashford. Book him for diving. Rashford diving, is he? Oh, Rashford. Oh, Rashford. That's bad. Bad form, mate. Bad form, bruv. Book him. Fulham around the back. Good save from Ramsdale again. And the shot over the bar, sliced. Let's see this dive. Oh, you shameless man. You shameless man. Shameless. Oh my God, you're embarrassing. Book him. That's a booking. That is a straight booking. That is an embarrassing attempt to try and win a free kick. Sorry, win a penalty, sorry. That is embarrassing. Book him. Has he not been booked? How do you not get booked for that? What happened to booking people for diving? What happened to that? We don't book people now? We ain't booking people. Okay. Way to cut it out of the game. No yellow. Referee inconsistency continues, eh? A couple substitutions for Fulham. I think that's Dan James I see coming on. Game over. Game well and truly over. Game is well and truly over. 15 minutes to go in these games. Southampton are going to make a couple changes as well. Oh, please. Please. Give me something, Southampton. Something. That's all I ask of you is to give me something. Give me something. Please, brothers. I'm begging. At this point, I'm actually begging for Southampton to do something. Do something for us, man. Big up everybody in the chat. Smash up the likes if you haven't already. Big up the concurrent is wonderful, man. You guys are smashing it. And we getting let's aim for the 500 likes. Let's get it. Let's aim for it. I've just seen the likes. Let's get it. Let's get it to 500. Big up your damn selves. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're pushing 50k. We're not far. We're not far at all. We're just 5k away. Jesus has come on. Yeah, there he is. Jesus. Big round of applause. I think that is from the Arsenal away supporters. Fabio Vieira's also come on. Trossard and Martinelli's come off. I still don't know how they haven't booked Rashford for that dive. But anyway, the referee's been inconsistent the whole game. He should have given Man United a penalty earlier. Should have booked Rashford there. It's just all over the shop. The referee in this weekend, again, has been a joke. It's been a joke. Our game, foolishness. This game, foolishness. Pure foolishness across the board. I don't know what this referee's on. I really don't know what the referee's on today. It's been a mess. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. You guys got quite a few selections, don't you, Man United, for this Southampton fixture on Twitter. You man are doing well. Go on. Oh, again, the disappointment continues. I don't know who's going to score. I don't know who's going to score. Southampton, they don't look clinical. United, Rashford, you never know. They got options. Fernandes, Odegaard 1-2. He's just bouncing the ball back and forth between his friends. It's mad. It's all mad. Xhaka. De Gea is going to clear goal kick. Gabriel on the ball. Arsenal just letting the time tick away into the last 10 minutes now, almost. It's been comfortable all day, really. Only times it's been nervous is when they've made it nervous with their build-up play. Mick Jagger seems to be enjoying himself. They're going to extend their lead back to 5 points at the top of the Premier League. Manchester City will continue to have to hunt them down. They'll have to continue to work. Man City. Arsenal are not going anywhere. I'm still putting Man City hope. Still putting the juju out there for them to win the league. Man City, I'm backing them for it, but Arsenal not going to go anywhere anyway. This will be their 5th win in a row, I think. Yeah. Villa, Leicester, Everton, Bournemouth, now Fulham, 5th win in a row after the blip. They lost 2 in a row. Well, they lost 2 in a row and didn't win in 3. Yeah, they're back to winning ways. 5 wins in a row, so they're not gonna go anywhere. They're gonna be there to the end. More substitutions. Tomiyasu's coming on for, I think that's Ben White. It is. Big tackle on Garnacho there from Kyle Walker-Peters. Still 0-0 in this game. 10 minutes to go at Old Trafford. Will Manchester United be dropping points at home to Southampton? Garnacho's in a lot of bother there. Stoppage in the Arsenal game as well with this free kick. Odegaard standing over it with Nelson as well. Let me see this tackle again on Garnacho. So he's going down. He's in the penalty box. Walker-Peters has got the ball. But I think what's happened is Garnacho's landed awkwardly on his side. And that's where the pain's coming from. But it's a great tackle from Kyle Walker-Peters. It's not a penalty. Free kick's been blocked as well by the wall. It's not a penalty. He's got the ball. It's not malicious. But I think his leg has kind of got wrapped up in between Kyle Walker-Peters' kind of slide tackle, and he's landed awkwardly, maybe on his leg or something. Fulham, a little stride forward, nothing much. Barely even seen Mitrovic today. He's only had what? How many chances? One header. Red for Kyle Walker-Peters, bro. My brother's lost his mind if he's saying that. There's no way that's a red for Kyle Walker-Peters. No way. You've got the ball, man. They're fishing for stuff now. Yeah. Arsenal just going through the motions, 100%. It's all done. Big up everybody in the chat. Yeah, they're just going through the motions. This game's over. It's been over. I suppose it was over at halftime. Man United's game is the only one that's still in the balance. Let's see what happens. What have you got for us? Dan James fails to play a 1-2. Lord have mercy. What is my eyes seeing? Have Man United made all of their subs? Because if he's out injured, they'd be down to 9 if they've made all of them. They brought on Garnacho. They brought on Pellistri. They brought on McTominay. That's 3. They brought on... No, they've definitely got a sub. They may even have 2. Yeah, they haven't made all their subs anyway. Fred, is it Fred going to come on? Yeah, you got like 1 on. You got minimum 1 sub, maybe 2 left. I think you got 2. Yeah, you've only made 3. Yeah, Fred's going to come on, is he? Now yeah. Okay, so Man United, they've lost an attacker now. Garnacho's out. Fred will probably come on. You don't really have any more attackers on the bench, do you? No, both the wingers came on, yeah. So let's see. Fred has been decent for a goal recently. I think he's got 6 in the last few months, hasn't he? 6 goals. So Fred's been popping up here and there with some goals. Some crucial goals, I think, as well. So not necessarily... maybe, not necessarily a bad move, but definitely not helpful that Garnacho's injured. If anything, you want to bring on Fred for someone else. But I think Man United, they've got to keep... Ten Hag's got to keep the balance right between defence and attack, because you're down to 10 men. It's not like you can just start throwing on a load of attackers. If Southampton catch you on the break and you lose, it's a madness. So I'm looking at the Premier League table. Let me take a look. I don't really feel like Man United have to win the game. In my own mind, I'm just thinking what's happened. Liverpool have lost again. It's not a good result for United, but I think a lot of the blame may go on Casemiro for the red card, how early it was. It's kind of messed up his team's balance. But Man United don't have to win the game. It's not a good result. Liverpool fans will be on to you, but in the grand scheme of things, it's obviously not the way you wanted to bounce back from the Liverpool defeat. But again, you're on 49 points. Tottenham are on 48, but you have 2 games in hand. on Tottenham. 2 games in hand. I don't know if this is one of them. Maybe it's only 1 game. Here we go, Jesus. Oh, should have scored. Should have scored. Yeah, Jesus, man. Jesus should have scored that, man. Jesus should have scored that. Yeah, you had a good opportunity there to just come back with a bang. Fabio Vieira, good pass. Jesus. Yeah, that's where Jesus lets himself down, but he's only just come back from injury. So I'm not going to be too harsh on him, but he's pissed with himself. He didn't score anyway. He's already angry with himself. Man United, yeah, they got a game in hand. It's not good. I don't expect them to be brought back into a top 4 race, but you know, they need to get back on the horse. You know, if they keep dropping points for another game or 2, they'll be in the mix. They'll be in the mix. What do Man United fans think? Yeah, they must win. Maybe they do need. I thought they had a bigger gap than that, but they don't really. They'll have a game in hand. They can make it. They can make it 5-point gap, I think. Yeah, they can make it. They can make it a 4-point. Even 4 points is not a lot. Yeah. Man United are in a weird place. They're down to 10 men. Whenever you're down to 10 men, I know you still want to win the game, but at the same time, you have to respect that you're down at a deficit. You're at a disadvantage. It's one of those ones. It's a weird one, man. I know you're playing the team at the bottom, but I've done my very best not to disrespect Southampton because they can play football. So I don't know. It's a strange one. I think Casemiro is going to have to take the hit. He's going to have to take the hit, man. Should not have got sent off. But yeah. Woo! Over the bar. Yeah, Man United haven't got a cushion anyway. They'll definitely feel like they need to be winning games. I can see where you're coming from with the must win now. I thought they had a bigger gap than that on Tottenham. I thought they had a bigger gap, and their goal difference is nasty now after what happened last week. 6 goals now plus. That's why that Liverpool game was so bad, because actually if you just lost respectfully, it would have been calm. But the deficit on your goal difference, it took a hit. Yeah, let me look at their fixtures. Let me take a look. Who do Man United play coming up? All right, we'll run down their fixtures in a minute. We'll see how much of a problem this result is. Maybe I'm underdoing it. Was never a red card. FA sent a ref to do a job on us. Why is Maguire coming on? If Maguire's coming on, his plan is to just go long and just lump it. Here's Southampton. Southampton again. How many more times? Odegaard could have made it 4 as well. That kind of didn't catch it right. So Man United's game against Brighton's been postponed. I'm guessing that's because of European or what is it? What date is it? 12. Yeah, that's European commitments. So yeah. Man United will play again against Newcastle in April the 2nd, away from home. Brentford at home. That's 2 toughish games. It's 2 tough games. Yeah, good teams. Newcastle in some poor form. Everton are at home. Nottingham Forest away. That's your next 4 games. Yeah. Brentford at home won't be easy. I say Brentford might be the toughest of the lot, to be honest. If Tony's playing. I can't believe this is going to end 0-0, man. I don't know. I feel like Southampton. I don't know, man. I guess they'll take the point, but they had the chances to win this game. They had the chances, Southampton, to win the game. Here they are down the right. Ball's in. Good cross. Nope. De Gea's got it. De Gea has got it. Yeah, De Gea's got it. Is Maguire come on already, yeah? Or is he playing up front? Because you know how he loves to dash McTominay and Maguire up front sometimes. Move mad. Oh, here he is. There he is. Him and Fred. Corner for Arsenal. 1 minute to go. Ball in. Hey, Vieira. Blocked. Vieira was very good against Sporting. I was saying before the match I was going to watch Vieira because I haven't seen much of him because I haven't been watching your group games in Europa League, obviously. But Vieira was very good against Sporting. Vieira was probably maybe one of the best players. Yeah, Vieira was very good. So let's see. Responsibility-wise, I mean, he's always going to be benched for Odegaard probably in that position, but Maguire own goal would send shockwaves through the football world. Trossard, first for assists, first for chances created, and first for crosses. Those stats just went up. 3 minutes of injury time. Come on, Southampton, move. Do something. Move the ball forward quickly. Do something. Oh my God, he's going to get eaten alive. Yeah, here he is. Yeah, there we go. Done. Come on, man. These guys, they don't deserve to win. I'm not going to lie. They don't deserve. They don't deserve. With the man advantage on the balance of play, a draw is a fair result in this game anyway. Referees had a howler. It's been a poor refereeing performance at Old Trafford. That's for sure. Many decisions he's got wrong. I ask myself this every day. How did we lose? That's why I flipped out. Do you understand now why I flipped out at when we lost to Southampton? I will never regret. I will never regret it. Honestly, I could not believe my eyes. I was genuinely gonna lose every single brain cell in my headpiece. I was so angry. I'll never regret being that angry over losing at home to Southampton, in the manner that we did, because we got dominated as well. That's the funny thing. We got dominated. They were bopping it. They were bopping it, man. I was fuming. Absolutely fuming. Ball's going to come in. Fulham, Arsenal, like I said earlier, would need to be keeping that clean sheet because defensively they've been catching a lot of smoke recently. So if they concede now, Ramsdale's he's gonna lose his mind. I don't think they will. There's only a minute left. Man United have a corner, is it? No, sorry. Southampton have a corner. Sorry. Late on in this game, 4 minutes of added on time. This is probably Southampton's last big chance to do something serious. They've taken the corner, headed away. It's going to end 0-0, isn't it? Opportunity again, get the ball in. Up. Unlucky. Yeah, that will be it now. That will be 0-0 at Old Trafford. That will be 3-0 at Craven Cottage. These games are finitoed. I think he's offside, isn't he? No, he's actually not. Yeah, caught a K. 0-0, yeah, full time. Yeah. And full time at Craven Cottage soon. Oh, he slipped, Fabio Vieira. He slipped. He'll be pissed. Yo. Yo, he slipped like, whoa. Man just landed on his face for no reason. Unchallenged, unprovoked. What was he trying to do? Dive? I don't even know what's going on there. But anyway. What's Arteta say? Bro, I don't know what's going on there. Anyway. It's not a free... No one touched him. What did he give a free kick for? No one touched him. Did he give a... Oh my days, he's giving a free kick for it. No one touched him. Is that a free kick because Fabio Vieira fell on the floor? There's no way he's giving a free kick for that. Nobody touched him. He just dropped. Oh my days. Refereeing is a... Refereeing... It's not... Refereeing's a myth. Refereeing is a myth, bruv. The league is finished. The league is... Look at these Arsenal fans. The league is finished. The league is finished. I can't believe he's giving a free kick for that. Nah, the standard of refereeing is actually done. We're finished. We're finished as a league. There's no hope. Full-time whistle blows at Craven Cottage. I can't believe that. 3-0 to Arsenal. Dominating display. They absolutely destroyed Fulham, man. It was all done in the first half. Second half was a coast. Remind me a bit of Man City when they used to do that as well. Second half, they just used to just walk it. Man of the match, Trossard, for me, 3 assists, delivery from set piece, crossing, and obviously composure. I mean, those are the three C's, man. 3 C's: corners, crossing, composure. Man of the match by a distance. They could have had more. Arsenal could have been 4 or 5, but they didn't take all their chances. Jesus gets some minutes. He could have scored. Odegaard was great today as well, to be honest. Saka. Everybody was good, man, to be honest. As much as it pisses me off to say. Martinelli was good. Just easy. But Fulham missed the DM. Fulham missed the DM badly, man. There was no balance in that midfield. They get ripped open constantly. No structure. Wide open. You jab, we jab, you jab, we jab kind of performance. And to be honest, Fulham didn't really even test Ramsdale like that. They didn't even test him. There was a couple moments in the second half. They didn't test him too much. I think they got a header. Most of the chances for Fulham in the first half came from Arsenal's build-up. And Arsenal go 5 points clear at the top of the Premier League. So we go again. We go again on Thursday. Man United still not finished. Yeah, now it's done. Man United 0. Southampton 0. Again, both teams probably can't argue with a point. Man United will feel they should have had a penalty when one of the Southampton players decided to do Gomez celebration. If you remember at Swansea, man was on the floor crawling. Casemiro sent off as well. Southampton should have scored a few big saves from De Gea, but poor finishing. Both teams hit the post. So, yeah, I'd say a draw is probably a fair result. Man United fans will feel like they got robbed because they didn't get the penalty. Southampton didn't capitalize with the 11 men. Should have easily got a goal in that game somehow, but they just didn't. Final third, they just didn't have it. So both teams are going to have to take that and hold that and move on, to be honest. Now, in terms of content, little announcements you will not like. Now, I'll be back with the roundabout tomorrow, and I will be outside because I ordered a new stand. It came, so I'll be back outside. I'll film that tonight. And we'll have the roundabout going up tomorrow morning. The weekly shows will come. Battle of the North will be with us as well. All You Can Eat Chelsea. I may as well move that forward. There's no midweek game for us, and London Clubs Carnage will be there. I won't be able to do any Champions League watch-alongs, unfortunately. On Tuesday, I'll be on DR for the Man City Leipzig. I don't feel like it's going to be too much drama. Inter Milan versus Porto. I think that's basically done as well. Was it not 2-0 in the first leg? Let's take a look. I think it was 2-0 in the first leg, wasn't it, between Inter Milan and Porto, if I remember rightly. It wasn't a great game. It was a bad day. Both those games weren't the highest of quality. 1-0. So yeah, listen, it is what it is. It's not the most spectacular fixtures coming up. But Wednesday, I was actually going to do it, but I've checked the calendar. I just had to do a quick check, and it will be an anniversary for myself and Mrs. So I am off on Wednesday. So I will definitely drop some content in the daytime, but I won't be doing the watch along for that, unfortunately, for Real Madrid Liverpool. But that tie should be dead. But do not fear. Once the quarterfinals come, I'll be back and I'll be doing all of them. I promise you that. I'll be doing all of the quarters. Second legs really in those ties are not the most juicy anyway. Man City. If Man City drop the bag against Leipzig, then God help them. But if you want to find me for Tuesday, I will be on DR. Giving them a helping hand on that watch along there with Abby, running some banter. So catch me on there on Tuesday night. And then, like I said, loads of content coming anyway on the channel regardless, just not watch alongs for Champions League. But I will be back on Thursday for the second legs of the round of 16, Sporting versus Arsenal, 2-2 in the first leg. I'll be there for that. Man United have battered Betis to bits, but I'll be there for that anyway. Let's actually, I might not come back for that, I might not come back for that. I don't think I need to see Man United versus Betis. That 4-1, you made them hold smoke. I don't think I need to see the second leg. I might not do that one. Who else is playing? I'll see what other games are going on at that time. I might watch somebody else. I don't know. I might just do the Arsenal game. Keep it short and sweet. Because to be honest, the Arsenal game's actually got something there. Man United versus Betis is a dead game. There's nothing there. So, yeah, we might leave that one. I think it's an early kickoff as well. But anyway, listen. Love and leave you. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're not far from 50k. Keep smashing up the subscriptions on the Play Button app. Keep supporting. Great watch along. we got half the job done with Man United dropping points. Liverpool lost. We'll take that. We'll take that going into Big Six tomorrow. We'll take that. We'll take those results. We move tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, Big Six. Battle of the North will be 7 p.m. with Hussam, Flawless and Daps. And London Clubs Carnage I put out on the Tuesday because Tottenham won, Arsenal won, West Ham. What was the West Ham score? We'll put out on Tuesday just to spread out the content a bit. What was the West Ham score? West Ham versus Villa. I completely missed these lot. Yeah, was that a draw? Yeah, 1-1. Fuck them, man. Yeah, we won as well. We leave that for Tuesday. That's not an emergency. So yeah, all right. Big up your damn selves. I'll see you tomorrow morning. No FIFA today because I'm actually filming with Turkish for a bit of content. So I'm going studio now. So if you subscribe to Score Draw and you entered the draw, then you're going to find out who wins that for participation. Well, sorry, for hospitality. Tickets for Arsenal Chelsea. That was sponsored on one of my streams and also on the Big Six as well, if you caught that. So it was real. It was not a scam. So whoever clocked that one, then be sure to watch that on their channel. I'll see you guys next time. In a bit, people. Peace.